That's weird. So I don't have it on here. Oh, there we are.
Okay, so oh yeah, so someone said like when I'm streaming, my page shows a black screen says I'm offline, even though my icon's live marker on it. Blah 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 blah. Someone says, are you using any custom encoder settings? If you send a non-compliant stream by following a best settings guide, usually Twitch may not replicate it. He's like, that may have been it. I cranked my bitrate up to 10,000 because at 6,000 my video would get fuzzy 1080p. I tried starting stream after turning it back down, and it showed up on the live feed.
Okay, yeah, we're at 6,000 now. Because OBS will actually let me do it to 6,000, and then Twitch is like, yep. Twitch is like, yep, well, you got it. You got it, 6,000, homie. Damn it, Kenny.
Okay, yeah. I can see it there. Let's see what's on mobile. Oh, yeah. I can see it. That was definitely it. Wow. There's no way to just turn off audio only.
Oh.
Oh, wait, there's a button right there.
There's a button right there to make it audio only.
Wait, is it working? Fucking this app is such dog shit, dude. Yes! It's working!
It's working!
It's cool with the youngsters. Watch Twitch. Oh my god, what a pain in the butt. There we go.
Did you get your
rod of what's the hidden word?
Spanking. It's the rod of spanking.
You can't say spanking on. Rod of spanking deals 1 damage to target player, then untap rod of spanking unless the player says thank you, sir. And have another. What the fuck is this from?
Silver border. It's an unset.
Something. Look at this production value. You're like way off the screen now.
Am I?
Yeah.
Let me scooch in a little bit more.
Mosh, do you want a spanking card? Of course he does.
Let me just
wow, the video footage is way behind. I just now on the video feed put that card in front of the screen. And I didn't even have it in front of the camera.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm into it. There we go. I think that should be copacetic to everyone's
mobile sucks. True.
How do I get the shit up? There we go. There we go. We're coming to you live from the Game Hub again.
Yep.
As that is where all the stuff is.
Yep. That's what he says.
That is where we are.
That's what he says. Cope aesthetic. Exactly.
Copium. That's where you get all your copium from, the cope aesthetic.
That's what DSP's huffing all the time.
Yep,
copium.
The copium.
Yeah, he said someone gifted him a $3,000 gaming PC.
Yeah. And
that's how he's going to play this best Street Fighter 6. Ooh. But no. Finally, we can see the Wiener Boys. Colton.
The Wiener Kings.
You're the Wiener Boy, Colton. So.
Who is this gentleman punching this other gentleman?
Oh, this is the guy from Assassin's Creed Unity, I believe. He's one of the British. You play like twins, a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
And that's the guy.
Oh, okay.
I got school, man. Screw this. I agree.
Yes, I have work.
Yeah, screw work more than school. Believe me, dude.
I got to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not into it.
No, me either.
I've been working here all week.
After your regular? Or you had a week off?
I had a week off from my regular.
Really? Why?
So I was here all
Vacation
week. Yeah,
time?
I took vacation.
Crazy.
I wanted to get some stuff done here, but it's so freaking hard when I'm only here for like 4 hours a day.
Exactly.
And then I'm just too tired to do anything after work.
So you have to go back to the real world?
The real world.
How long till you can just pull down a salary here and say, fuck you, real
We're thinking in the new year.
Oh, wow. That fast, eh?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to my old high school on Tuesday.
Your old high school? Why are you going there?
Going to the old high school, same as the new high school.
Oh.
Wow. That's crazy. That'd be so fast.
Yeah.
Because you were thinking years.
Yes, I was.
That's cool.
We got to see if it's like a honeymoon phase.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we made so much money in our first month.
When you say New Year, you got to wait for May.
Yeah.
That's the New Year. Because you can't do it in January. Because
Sure
sales
can't.
are going to be in the fucking shitter.
That's what we think anyway. That's what standard retail analytics would apply.
Can I buy a gift card here yet?
No.
You got to do that soon, dude.
I know. We got a lot of people coming and asking for gift cards.
You got to do it.
We just put it on account.
I guess that works
Right
too, but it's better if it's not trackable.
Yeah.
Because then if they lose the gift card,
yeah.
nothing we can do.
Yeah, exactly.
And gift cards just get thrown in a box in the bedroom and you forget about it.
Yeah.
You never get used. It's literally free money.
Those friends you said were drugsters?
Oh, he's going to go hang out with the drugsters.
Ah, old drugsters.
Yeah.
Drugster 9000.
Yep. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, they're probably just weed smokers? Or are they more hardcore? Huffing that glue.
They're just dipping.
I huffed a little glue yesterday.
Oh, really? Yeah. Intentionally or unintentionally?
Not intentionally.
Oh, okay.
You know, just trying to use spray tack to put those damn sound dampening panels up.
Yeah.
God. They had some other hard stuff. Cocaine.
Oh, wow.
Crack
really?
cocaine? Methamphetamine?
Uh-oh.
Don't do drugs,
What are they doing now, the kids? They're doing fentanyl? Ketamine.
I mean, yes, their kids are doing ketamine.
They always try to make me try them. I say, nah.
Smart
play, bro.
It is a smart play.
No pills, no powders. That should be your motto. The other stuff, all right. That's not as bad, but no pills, no powders.
No pills, no powders, no rocks.
That's like, I consider that a pill, basically.
Well, you smoke a rock.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Or it either is a pill or it becomes a powder.
Yeah. A rock is like a big powder.
Yeah, rock is like a big powder.
Yeah.
It's like a powder all in one before it becomes a powder. It's the precursor to powder.
Exactly. The lead nah gang. Exactly. Yeah. His role model is Nancy Reagan. Just say no.
Just say no.
Yeah. That's all you got to do. Just say no. Just say nah.
Just say nah,
bro. No cap. For real. Just skibbity toilet riz. Just say that and they'll never ask you again.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, we're going to go over here now. The skibbity toilet riz.
Exactly.
Isn't Michael Bay doing like a skibbity toilet universe?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. It's got to be a joke though, right?
Oh, 100%.
Thy Fate is playing Record Shop Simulator.
Okay, I'm in. Okay.
Where's Game Shop Simulator? Would you play that? Game Shop owner plays Game Shop Simulator?
I did play it. It's garbage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You bring in like 4 cards at a time and sell those 4 cards and then get in more cards.
Oh, wow.
You got display cases for 4 cards.
Nice.
It's like, cheers.
Did you see the pic I sent where it said I never cap my words? Yeah, I did, dude. I was cracking up. Where did you send that to me? Was that on Snapchat? Dude, I was died laughing. Weed Shop Simulator? Nah, boring.
Yeah,
he was on Discord.
There's
and memes?
There's a Canadian simulator where you build cars in Canada and you can get an underground grow up and tap maple syrup.
That sounds just terrible.
The only thing you can eat is poutine.
Putin?
Putin. You got some Putin?
He must have sent it as a direct message.
You got some Putin?
No, where did you, maybe on the Purple Rooms one? Where did you post this? I don't see it. Oh, it was in general chat, so it wasn't a meme. That's why I can't find it.
General.
Yeah, I type all in lowercase because I never cap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was cracking up. I saw that at work and I was just cracking up.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's so good. Yeah, it is good. I like that one. Definitely made me crack up.
Crack-a-lackin', no cap.
Yeah, no cap.
No cap cracking.
I'm wearing a cap though.
He is.
Yeah.
I am
cap.
I can see it. You can see it. Everyone can see it.
It fits in the games nerd store.
Yep. It sure does.
Rebel Scum. Did you get the Star Wars game yet?
No.
Yeah.
That distributor's awful, dude.
Oh yeah. Why? Just they won't send you stuff?
Well, they kind of snap up all the smaller studios, so you have to buy from them.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh yeah, nah, we're the elite. We don't need to worry about you. You're small time fry."
That's weird.
It's like, come on, dude, run a business.
Seems to be like that way in this industry.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
In every other industry, they're just like, "Yes, please buy our product."
Yeah,
that would be great.
Actually, with Universal, they're like, "Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, you've ordered $30,000 worth of merchandise this month? Sure. Mm-hmm. We'll give you some special stuff."
Yeah. Like when I go to a trade show for the fishing game industry, they'll be like dealing with like shops that'll be like, I'll take 2 of this lure and I'll take 3 of this color over here. And that's like a $30 order.
Yeah.
And then we come in and they'll be like, well, and the guys that are in charge there will see us come in and they'll be like, "Oh, can you take over with this guy? I'm going to help these guys."
Oh, look at these guys coming in.
Yeah.
Big spenders. Big spenders right here.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll take 10,000 of this lure.
Not quite that many, but it's definitely a lot more than 3.
Yeah.
I can't imagine I'd be writing up an order with these guys and be like, "Oh my God. Okay, 2 of this lure." Like, holy fuck. What's even the point?
I mean, that's kind of like it is around here too. Doodle sit in front of the glass looking at cards for like 2 hours.
Yeah, and
then buy a 5-cent card.
But that's a customer. This is the shop owner going that's like, true. "Give me 2 lures." So you work at a warehouse for storing orders? I work at a company. I do 2 basic things where I buy all the product we sell, but then I also ship it out. It's like the double whammy. So
the double wham.
Yep. Excuse me.
Wow. Aggressive.
It's fun. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's sweaty and dirty in the warehouse.
It sure is.
And then the office is...
also sweaty and dirty.
No, it's not really sweaty or dirty, but it's just like I'm with like 3 menopausal women every day. So that's not so fun. And one of them is a weirdo with her terrible humor that she thinks is funny.
Terrible humor and horrible relationships.
Yeah, that too. She was not at work this week, and it was like they were saying I was like, she got attacked by a dog. They're like, she broke her leg, and I'm like, what? How'd she break her leg? And they're like, a dog, and I was like, oh, her new dog, like it's a big dog, like assuming it like ran into her leg or whatever. She's like, no, she's attacked at the dog park.
What?
And I was like, what? Broken leg, I could walk that off easy. Yeah, but you're young. And hopped up on goofballs.
Oh, record shop simulator classic. Oh, you got the record shop. Now you got to clean it. Yeah. Make sure you pick up all the trash. Oh, the trash goes squirting out of your hands and now it's on the ground. Now you got to pick it up and then you get $5.
Yeah.
That's a classic simulator game.
Well, all these simulator games are just the same one. It's just like put a different skin on top of it.
100%.
I don't find like that's why everyone's like, you should play Supermarket Simulator. It's like, I don't think it looks that good or fun.
Supermarket Simulator. It's a good one.
Oh, really?
That's the only one I'd do.
Game Hub is a simulator game.
Kind of. Simulate owning a game store.
Yeah, I guess so. Except it's not simulation.
Oh, except I actually do.
Yeah, you're not simulating it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm living the dream.
Yep.
Actually.
Yep. Exactly.
This, I'm very disappointed in this chair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one from the store?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get what you pay for in the end.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, God, it's just, Like the foam is just it's all gone now.
Oh, it's gone already?
It's gone already. Like you push on the arms, like just a little.
Oh, shitty deal.
And I'm like, oh man, do I have to bring my chair in? Do I have to bring my chair in?
You might have to.
I might have to.
Well, I mean, where are you sitting mostly? Here or there?
Well, here now.
Yeah. Them's your butt made of sandpaper? Yeah, dude. Just the crack.
Potentially, yeah.
Just right down the middle.
It's right down the middle.
Smooth everywhere else. Just rough in the middle.
No, just it's pretty rough everywhere.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's got a fine, peach fuzz.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. Soft and supple, if you know what I mean.
Really? Well, I'm going to have to get a hands-on.
Hands-on demo?
Yeah, just to be sure. No, you're not fibbing us. I don't want to be fibbed to.
No, being fibbed to, that's not good.
Exactly. Yeah, I need to get the old trim going on here.
Oh, the old trim
it's
merino.
Getting a little wide.
Head on down to my boy.
Nah, I'll just do it.
A quick trim.
I'll do it across the street from the work. It's a little closer.
Oh, it's a little bit closer.
And I'm right there,
Yeah. You should just put a bow tie, a bow in it.
Just a bow right here?
Yeah.
It's not. I don't care about the length. It's just like this part.
Ah, yes.
Send master your beard? Yeah. I'll do that.
She transplanted onto Leo's head.
He's got enough hair already. He doesn't need any more.
She would frame it. She'd put it in a little jar and put it in a little cupboard.
Smell it occasionally.
Yeah.
I need to get more. Speaking of master, I need to get more milky splashes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm all out of the milky splashes.
Yeah, you're all out, eh?
Yeah, I did it as a redeem, which was a mistake. So now I keep getting fed a milky splash on stream and a prune.
A milky splash and a prune?
Yeah. But like the prunes are whatever. I could eat a million prunes. That doesn't.
Million
they're
prunes
like good
for the
for
sake
you,
of
basically,
fumes? Yeah.
But eating like 10 toffees in a stream, not so good for you.
Is that what a milky splash is?
Yeah,
toffee?
It's a toffee.
Oh.
I found them at the Safeway. They're from like the Ukraine or something like that. So as I was walking down the aisle, I was like, milky splash! I gotta send a picture of this to Pizza Cat. And then I did, and then it was like, well, what are they? It's like, well, I guess I better try them. So
yep.
And it's like definitely a toffee that's pretty good. Oh. But you eat 12 of them at a time,
Yeah, that would hurt.
Not so good.
Hurts
It doesn't hurt. It's just like, that can't be good for you.
No, it's a lot of sugar.
Feels good.
Feels good getting a milky splash?
Yeah, hell yeah. I love the milky splash.
Oh, there you go.
Can't get enough.
Can't get enough of that milky splash.
Exactly. And then I bought another one. They were milky sweets.
Oh.
Yeah, very similar.
But not as good?
No, they're more crumbly.
Oh, not a splash, more of a dry.
Yeah, they were
experience.
like grainy kind of.
Yeah. A grainy splash.
Still a toffee though, just grainy.
Yep.
But from the
Grainy
Ukraine.
toffee.
We're supporting Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to.
Exactly.
It's the right thing to do.
I mean, some people don't think so.
Well,
they're weirdos though.
That they live in Russia.
No, they're just even like normal people. You'd be like, what? Like, they're just wasting all this money in the Ukraine. It's a big scam. They're just stealing all the money over there. You should let Russia take over Ukraine. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
you should
right.
let Russia take over anything. It doesn't matter if there's some like money going missing over there. Most people don't know where it is. It's in the Middle East.
Right next to Russia.
Yeah.
Some might say it borders it.
Exactly. Anyways, anything that's screws over Russia is good in my books. That's all I know.
They just want to put back together the glory of the USSR.
Yeah. Exactly. If you're worried about like people stealing money, like what do you think they do in Russia? What do you think Putin does every day?
Exactly. Money stealing.
Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is.
Yes.
I saw a thing where there was these deep agent spies in Spain, and they fled back to Russia, and their kids didn't know they were Russian. They lived in Spain their whole life.
Oh wow!
And they had to go back to Russia because they were like exposed as spies or whatever.
Oh
yeah. God damn it, Mom! I don't want to fucking move to Stalingrad. Fuck communism. That is true. But you must remember, Helix, socialism is not communism.
Yep.
You must remember this.
You must remember.
You ever heard of that podcast?
No.
You must remember this. It's about Hollywood.
Yeah.
Golden age of Hollywood.
Oh.
It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
You must remember this.
It's the golden age of Hollywood.
Yeah. And she'll tell you a story about, like, how, whatever, some, like, story of like Charlie Chaplin and how he'd flee, stuff like that. You must remember this.
Oh, Daddy Cool is playing Path of Exile.
Who is?
Daddy Cool.
Who's Daddy Cool?
That's Garion.
Oh, is he streaming it?
No,
he's just playing.
He's just playing it. It just popped up.
So isn't he supposed to be here in 26 minutes?
No.
Oh.
It's Cat's Day today.
Oh, okay.
Because it's TTRPG Day.
TT, tabletop role-playing goon.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So what are they going to TTRPG today?
There's going to be some Cthulhu.
Uh-huh.
It's going to go on today.
Yeah.
Which is being run by Casey.
Uh-huh. What about Finnegan?
No Finnegan.
Okay.
It's Casey and Todd anyway.
Was that the name of Mr. Dressup's boys, Casey and Finnegan?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. She is she's running it. I just blipped out for a second there.
Call of Cthulhu.
Yep. I think the Ludo lad is going to play it.
Brain
is going to be in there. He's going to play some Cthulhu. He's already made a character. He's very proud.
Tentacles.
He's telling me about him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's a video store owner. Video rental store owner.
Good Lord. When does this take place? This
Oh, it's like in the 90s.
I was going to say,
90s,
it can't be now.
No.
So he'd be a video store rental owner as well as homeless.
Yeah. But I was like, he's telling me about his character, and I'm like, you're gonna die.
Well, that's all what Call of Cthulhu's about.
Yes, if you're thinking about entering combat, that's it. The game is over.
Yep.
You've lost already.
Brain is homeless in the tabletop. Brain of Cthulhu. Yeah, exactly. Very close to the proper spelling of Cthulhu too. You don't need the A, but you got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see Cthulhu, it's over.
Game over. Eldritch Horror.
Yep.
You just go crazy.
Because his attack is he eats D4 player characters around.
What a pickle.
That's it. You got one guy left on the team, you're already dead. That's it. You can't survive.
Game over. Can't
There's
be
no saving throw. He just eats you.
Yep. Excuse me.
He just eats you.
That's cool.
If you see him, you lose D100 sanity points.
That's what if it rolls a 1.
Yep.
Critical fail.
Critical fail.
This guy's a puss.
You descend into madness as soon as you see him.
Not so scary, I must say.
Man, we had some dice on the shelf, and there were like D5s in it and like D26s.
How do you roll a D5?
You just roll it.
But
what's a weird geometric shape?
Okay.
It's a weird.
You need to get the dice that's that weird shape that never rests.
Like a D100?
No, it's like it's got weird curves on it, and it just will like roll.
Oh, yeah.
D1.
D1. No, they were like D2s and stuff. Like, isn't that just a coin?
I got a couple D2s in my pocket.
Got a D2 in my pocket.
Yep.
And another one is a.
I'm going to be distracted. I can see people
don't look at the stream.
I can see her. She's a famous gang signs.
Store gang signs. Store gang signs. She actually bought me a honey cruller, I think.
Oh, delicious.
Gombok.
Talking about the gombok?
What's the gombok?
I recognize that, but I don't know why. Is that a knife?
Yeah. How did you get the umlauts in there? Did you use ASCII characters?
Of course.
Or like Helix.
Oh, that's the shape that doesn't sit. Oh, that's what it's called.
Oh, the gombok.
The gombok. That's right. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Oh, it's the gombok that never ends.
Yeah, it just sort of rolls forever, basically.
I have this song in my head. Some people started gombocking, and
I think I saw it on TikTok, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw a video about, like, what's the biggest sofa you can get around a 90-degree corner? It's like a math problem they've been trying to work out forever.
Goombuits. How's that not gombok? Gombok. Oh, there's one sitting outside of. There's a big one sitting
Tulsa,
outside
Oklahoma?
of Budapest, the Corvin headquarters in Budapest. I don't know how they got it sit there. It never rests.
It does rest. I think in a frictionless environment, it would go forever.
Probably. It's the shape that never rests. It just rolls on and on the best.
Well, I don't remember those lyrics, but
No, I had to rhyme rest with best.
very good.
I could have rhymed it with nest.
Nest, yeah. Chest. Test. Pickles.
I thought you said pickles.
Eminem? Yeah, he's
You said
Eminem.
pickles. I am a lyrical genius.
Yeah. God,
don't even know.
the new Eminem song sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it.
I didn't know he's putting out more songs.
Yeah, it's Abracadabra or something like that.
Abracadabra?
Yeah, he sampled like Abracadabra by like, who sings that song? You know, Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Yeah,
I want to reach out and grab you.
I keep thinking Jay Giles, but it's not Jay Giles.
Abracadabra. Steve Miller Band.
Oh, Steve Miller Band, of course.
Also, Eminem.
Yeah, he sampled it. Terrible.
Abracadabra.
For my next trick, it's terrible. I see it on TikTok all the time.
I want to reach out and grab you.
And there's all these memes about, I don't know, Zoomers not being, yeah, it does suck, complaining about his lyrics and how offensive they are or whatever. It's like, no, this song just sucks.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't say old, people my age
Yeah, you can say old.
seem to think it's good.
Yeah.
Like people that, it's just like old Eminem, but
Today.
But
done today.
And it's like, there's been no evolution. It's like the same shit from back in the day.
Didn't he put out a song recently that was really good?
I don't know. Well, like recently, Rap God, when he raps really fast.
Maybe.
That's fine, I guess.
I don't know.
But even the video, he's dressed up like Robin Hood, like he did in this like old video where he's like Robin and shit like that. Godzilla?
Robin the Hood?
Oh, maybe Godzilla.
Could be Godzilla. I don't
No,
know.
like Batman and Robin. Like he's dressed up as Robin running around.
Oh, yeah.
And he's dressed up like old Eminem with his bleached blonde hair and shit. It's pretty bad.
Dressed up like himself?
Yeah. The character of Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Marshall Mathers.
I don't know why I would ever think any of these like musicians would be smart or whatever, but I'll always be like, see an interview and I'll be like, oh, like Jack Black, I'll see an interview with him and I'll be like, oh, I really like his music.
I mean, Jack Black interviews.
Not Jack Black, Jack White. Sorry.
Oh, Jack White.
Jack White.
I'm like,
Jack Black's just funny in his interviews.
I've seen Eminem do interviews and I'm like, oh, God.
I know. That's exactly what it was. Same thing with Jay-Z. When I saw a Jay-Z interview, I was like, oh no. But yeah, Jack White as well. I saw him on Conan O'Brien. And I was like, oh, I really like the music, but just seems like a super, I don't know.
Now Jack Whitehall.
Jack Whitehall?
He's a comedian.
I don't know him. I don't
British
think.
comedian.
I don't know him.
He's good.
You
know, he's on those regular British panel shows all the time.
Oh, like Master and Commander?
The Far Side of the World?
Taskmaster.
That's
what I meant
Taskmaster.
to say. Yeah, Taskmaster.
Taskmaster, QI.
When's the Game Hub Taskmaster going to come out?
Countdown. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Game Hub Taskmaster.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we are. I've decided it.
Okay.
When's it happening?
Are you producing it?
Sure.
All right.
What's the pay?
Nothing.
Very little?
Very little.
Exposure?
Exposure, yeah.
All right.
Once we start making money, you start making money.
Okay. All right.
In the online world, anyway.
Okay. Only British show or whatever I like is Monty Python. Monty Python is like 50% good.
So, they just did a secret lair of Monty Python and Holy Grail.
Yep. We talked about it last week.
We did talk about it. We tried to get it.
Mm-hmm. Didn't get it?
Gone.
See,
Just
I asked you if I should try to get it, and you said no. Maybe I could have got it.
Maybe.
Maybe I would have been lucky.
There's still like secret lairs left from the stuff that was released that day, but Monty Python,
yep.
We tried.
All right. Well, next time, if you want me to try, let me know.
Sounds good.
Yeah, half the Monty Python sketches are good. Half of them are probably products of their time, so you don't understand them. Or they're just bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's like any sketch show.
Yes.
If we showed Helix the first episode of Kids in the Hall, You'd find half of it funny, and then the other half would be like, I don't get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
Yeah.
literally the first sketch in the show is about two girls phoning each other at the same time, and the phone's not ringing.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh my God, I was calling you. I was calling you. Oh my God. It'd be like, what is that? Huh?
What do you mean?
What's
Doesn't make
calling?
any sense.
What's calling mean?
Who calls people?
What's that cord that comes from their phone? I don't get it.
Why is it still charging?
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Exactly.
unplug it. God.
Exactly.
Walking around with it charging, that's dumb.
Yep. But there's other good British shows. Like, I really like Toast of London. That's very funny. IT Crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny. Has a couple questionable jokes nowadays. But
Yep.
still very funny. What's another good one? Oh, Black's Books. Did you ever watch Black's Books?
No.
It's pretty funny.
You gotta watch Blackadder.
Oh, yeah.
See Hugh Laurie be weird as frig.
Throw those all out the window. Red Dwarf. There you go. That's all you need to watch.
Yeah. Red Dwarf.
That's all you need to watch.
That's yeah, it kind of is all you need to watch there.
Because it's sci-fi, so everything is like, there'd be nothing contemporary that you wouldn't understand, really.
Yeah.
But you'd probably be like, what's a curry vindaloo?
Why are there so many poppadoms?
Yeah, that's about it.
What's a lager?
Yeah. Exactly. The obsession with curry vindaloo always just like sort of what the heck?
I mean, it's a pretty good dish.
No, I agree, but it was
a curry
just
vindaloo?
Like, why so many curry vindaloos?
I don't know. That's just what you gotta have, I guess. Just all the curry vindaloos.
Exactly.
What was the one with the sausages and the polymorph?
I can't remember.
Kebab.
Oh yeah. Of course.
You gotta get a good kebab.
A good kebab.
Oh my God. The fake food they used in that show was kind of gross. Whenever they had fake food on.
Yeah. That's why they were talking about curry vindaloo, because they got to eat just turds all the time. Well, and I guess he was like, what was the deal? He woke up in the future or something like that?
Yeah, he was on a mining ship.
Yeah.
And he brought a cat on the mining ship.
Yeah.
Went from a stay in a place.
Yeah. That obviously was pregnant.
Yeah. And then he, because he brought the cat on, that's against the rules, so he had to go into stasis until the next trip so he wouldn't get paid. So they just lock him in. It's like, all right, you're in stasis. You don't get paid for the rest of the trip.
And then it was like 1,000,000 years.
And then, a million years goes by.
Yeah. So he's like the last person alive. With
and everyone
anthropomorphized cat.
Yeah. The other guy, Rimmer, he failed to seal a drive plate, causing catastrophic radiation.
Yeah. And he's a hologram.
Yeah, so he got turned into a hologram because Holly, the ship's computer, was like, oh, you need someone to keep you stable. Here, have your bunkmate Rimmer, who you hate.
Yes. Exactly.
And then, the cat people race grew up and lived for 1,000,000 years and fled the ship and went off to find Fiji.
Yep.
Because the godmother, oh God, what was her name? I can't remember who the godmother is. The holy godmother.
I don't know.
Because like the second episode, there's this whole part where it has like the ancient cat and new cat, and they're doing the religious thing, and it's like I don't like that episode. I don't remember at all, like growing up.
Yeah.
But then because it was we'd always miss, like they would do a Red Dwarf marathon on KCTS 9 or whatever it was, and we'd always miss like the first few episodes of the first season. So these are all episodes that I'd never seen before.
Definite old school problems.
Oh, yeah,
like I didn't tune in at the exact time my program aired on TV. I couldn't watch it.
We would go, we would go.
Demand?
We would go up to my buddy Evan's place and just sit there and watch Red Dwarf. One guy would be playing XCOM on the PC, and we'd just sit there and watch Red Dwarf.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when Red Dwarf would end, we'd throw on the PlayStation.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Or watch some Dragon Ball Z.
That doesn't sound too good.
We got really into Dragon Ball Z for a while during the Frieza saga.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is actually good. I actually like this.
I guess I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. I've only seen Dragon Ball when it was just a lot of like baby, what's his name, looking for his dad.
So Dragon Ball is good up until like a certain point, and then it's like, I can't watch this anymore.
I don't know. The part I watched wasn't good. I mean, I only watched the first 2 episodes or something like that.
It gets better.
It was on free on like Xbox or something. They gave away the free first season of Dragon Ball for free.
Wow.
I was like, all right, I guess I'll claim it.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
I watched the old Dragon Ball. Yeah, with Baby, what's his name?
Baby Goku.
Goku, that's his name. His power level was only like 3,000 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he still had his tail.
Of course, as one does.
Yes.
When you grow up, your tail falls off.
Well, they had to take it off.
Why? Too much power?
Too much power.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
He was like one of the only Saiyans with no tail because they took it off because he would turn. For some reason, when the full moon would happen, he'd turn into a giant monkey beast and just rampage around. So they took the tail off.
Castration allegory.
Yeah. They cut it off, which reduced his power level immensely.
Oh, that's too bad.
And so when Frieza, who's the first one? Bodok? Who's the hell was
Gombok.
the first Saiyan? No, not Gombok. I can't remember who the first Saiyan was who came down to see how he was doing.
I don't know.
And he was like, "You don't have your tail, Raditz?" God, I can't remember. Akira. There's no Akira.
No.
It might have been Raditz. Because it was Goku's brother, I believe.
Where's your tail,
Where's your
little
tail?
guy?
Why haven't you dominated this planet yet?
They cut it off, dog.
Was it Roshi who cut it off? Master Roshi?
They castrated me, bro.
I can't remember.
May as well chop off his wiener.
Right?
Oh, Fate gave up on Record Shop Simulator. She's playing Outbreak.
Outbreak.
I don't know what it is, but she's playing it.
Oh.
Women flock to me because I have 3 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. Really?
Ooh.
No, there's only the weird girl that looks at you in your class. That's what you've said. That's the only one that looks at you.
Yeah.
It's
She's
the
like,
weird girl.
ooh, 3 million power. How do I get in his clan?
Yeah, exactly.
He'll raid me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she wants you to raid her kingdom for sure.
Yep.
Hondi P.
Yes, sir.
Just send one archer.
She does. I played some online game that was like a kingdom builder. I don't remember what it was called, but all me and my friends did it. It was like text-based, and you just had your kingdom, and you would go raid other kingdoms.
Oh, Baron Realms Elite.
I don't know. It was...
You played on the barn door BBS.
No, it wasn't BBS. This was web-based, HTTP.
Oh.
But I don't remember what it was called. I wonder if I have any emails in my Gmail account. It would have been...
emails in your Gmails.
I don't know. Maybe my Gmail account was too late. I was already done playing it. It was something 2024 or something like that.
That sounds like Earth Defense Force 2024.
Maybe that's not
EDF.
it. Yeah, that might not be it then. But I remember playing with my buddy, and he was like dyslexic or something. So when you were supposed to like attack somebody, you were supposed to daily just attack one person.
Yeah.
And they called it a land grab. You would say like land grab, and you would just attack them, and you wouldn't attack them again.
Yeah.
And my buddy would always message land grab. Like, dude, it's not a P, it's a B.
Grap. You got to grap it.
And then I just attacked him like 50 times in a row and just said land grab 50 times.
Land grab.
There was another one that was like a racing one. It was all text based, and you could like make a driver and you chose your stats.
Oh, weird.
Oh no, wait. It wasn't a driving one. I remember what it was. It was a wrestling one, an online wrestling league. It was text based. It would run a wrestling match and it would do a play by play like, oh, and then he hits him with the lariat. And then he whips him into the ropes. Oh, he's down for the count. He's out for the pin. But it was all like stab based. So you'd like be like, I'm going to like put like 8 points into like acrobatics and 2 into power, and you'd have your wrestling match.
Text based pro wrestling game.
Yeah. And I named my guy Dick Trickle.
The old Dick Trickle.
A NASCAR driver. And my character got banned for offensive name or something like that. Like, it's a literal real name. You can't ban me for that.
You should have just been Richard Trickle.
Richard Trickle. Yeah. And you could write promos and stuff, and you got like bonus EXP if you wrote a promo or whatever, you know? So it was pretty fun. That was like late 90s. I've gotten banned before for having Big Dickings as a name. Well, it's a little different than Dick Trickle.
text-based pro wrestling game. Okay, I'm on Reddit right now, and this guy's like, first, I want to say that what you're doing is very interesting to me. As a blind person, I'd love to try this.
Yeah.
Though I'm not a PC user.
Yeah. If he's blind, he can't read. What does he got? Like,
it's all like, I guess we just read everything out.
TTS.
Pro Wrestling Sim is a text-based pro wrestling simulator. I see a lot of pictures going on right now in this text-based pro wrestling simulator.
I don't remember what that one was called, but it was fun. There was also a basketball one we played. It was called like one-on-one basketball. Anyways, you would do the same thing where you would set your stats and also choose how your thing played. So you'd be like, I want to have like more offensive pressure, less defensive, blah, blah, blah. And this one guy won it like for like years. Every week he won it. Like he couldn't be beat. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then I just was like, I'll put in a fucking weirdo setup, just fucking around. I played it as, I tried to win, but then I was like, let's just put in a weirdo one. Because it was like a pyramid. So there'd be like 100, 1,000 entrants and then 500.
Yeah.
And I remember I did it like Friday evening. I log in Monday or whatever, and it was like, I won? I won the tournament? What the fuck?
What?
And it was like in that game, like the forums were just like, oh my God, this guy's been unthroned by this other player. What the crap has happened here? How did this happen? What did he do? What was his strategy? And the guy wrote like a whole thing about how he lost finally after all this time and the theories on what my strategy was to beat him and everything like that. I'm like, I just fucking fucked around, man.
I fucked around and you found out.
Yeah. So I wish I could remember what that one was also called. But I'm sure it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, probably.
I don't even know how I found these things. 1v1 basketball online simulator game. Who knows?
GeoCities, that's how you found it.
No, it had a .com, but
yeah,
it was a thing. So, dude, I wish GeoCities was still around. We had I
think it is.
No, GeoCities is all that shit's gone. I mean, geocities.com exists as a website, but all the shit's gone. All the websites.
Oh God.
We had
if you search for GeoCities, it changes your font.
Oh, really?
To the GeoCities font.
Crazy. We had RPG like website for posting about our RPG. It was called the Bitter Gamers Club we had. And it was basically like the people that played D&D with me complaining about things I did as a DM.
Yeah.
Things they didn't like. But then they had also the Happy Gamers Club where things that I let them do that were just stupid as hell. Like they made an orc farm because they wanted to like train an army so they would breed orcs. But they hobbled them so their legs were broken. Then they could like practice sword work on these orcs and stuff like that. Yeah, that's but I can't. It's not available to be found anywhere.
You can find even on the archive.
No, you can find references to it like on guest books and stuff that like my friends posted. Like, oh, we have a website called the Bitter Gamers Club. Check it out, and they'd have the link to the GeoCities. And but that's about all you can find of it, really. So many good stories. It was all D&D and Star Wars RPG stuff.
Nice.
Like I let them do. Like, they'd say stuff and I'd be like, okay, I guess if you could do a check, we'll let it happen. The one thing they in the Star Wars one, they had a Wookiee, and they fought someone and they captured a TIE fighter, and they cut off the wings, and it was just like the big ball. They were returning for a bounty. I don't even remember. And the character guy that played the Wookiee was like, okay, I want to roll it down the ramp, but I want to do it like the dancing bear where I'd be running atop of the ball as it's rolling, as it comes out of the ship.
Make an athletics check.
And I was like, okay, do a check. And then he rolled high enough. I'm like, okay, it happens. Yeah, basically. So that was part of the Happy Gamers Club. So
that's great.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty fun. And we played it when they were like went to school like in Victoria and stuff. We played via ICQ or IRC.
Yeah.
And it had all the chat logs up there and everything. It's too bad that shit's all gone. It was pretty funny to look at anyways. So, oh wow.
Yeah.
Early internet. Is it time to start?
I think it's time to start the show.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I hit the record button this time, so we'll see how that goes,
Oh,
because we're in a whole different system.
Yeah. This should work this time.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll say hello, everyone.
Oh.
Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 181.
Bonjour.
We're so close. 19 episodes away from our 200th
Big 200.
episode.
Oh, my God.
What are we going to do for our 200th episode?
Start an
special?
OnlyFans?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think that's it.
A classic OnlyFans where it's OnlyFans.
Yep.
We only show our fans. Not like...
There's one right over there.
Not like blowing fans, but like fans. Like people who are our fans.
I don't like that terminology, really.
No?
No, it's weird to me.
It's because it's all of our friends.
Well, that and it's like, I don't know. Just whenever I see like people say like, if you're Chris Evans, okay, fans. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you're a streamer, it's like, oh, my fans? I don't know, man. It's just weird to me.
Maybe a little bit.
Anyways. Especially when it's like, I mean, we're not like huge streamers or anything like that, so it's just like
it's
fans?
all a close, personal knit community of your friends.
Fans?
You guys fans?
I don't have any fans.
No, just friends.
Yeah. Anyways,
well, I'm Mikey T.
Yes,
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan of you.
Oh, I'm a fan of you.
Oh, well.
Excellent.
Let's
and
not
of course,
start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
Over there, across from me, that's Curb Stomp.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Welcome to
and
the
you
show.
are listening to the StreamVoid podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
So they say.
So they say. Mostly it's in between stuff now, but you know.
Eventually it'll settle down.
Eventually it'll
maybe.
settle down once we start hiring people over here. Ooh. We are coming to you live from the Game Hub in Kamloops, BC. You can see it behind us if you're watching the stream or looking at the VOD.
Yep.
It's kind of there. You can see some stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's there.
Yep, there's stuff in here too.
Yes.
I won't call you out about this stuff you're not selling.
Yeah. Yeah, don't call me out about that.
It's nothing bad.
No, just
it's not like a pile of drugs right here. Or
no, it could be though. You can't see the table.
Yeah, you can't see the table.
You can't see the table. It could be just a massive pile of
it's
cocaine.
like Scar at the end of Scarface.
Yeah. This isn't a front. We actually sell board games.
Yeah, exactly.
And card games. But there is a pile of video games underneath the table.
Yeah, one's actually worth some money.
Yeah.
There's some Atari 2600 games. You got a double ender one there. It's worth like $70.
Yep. America.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude.
That's quite wild.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're past the everything else part, tell me about everything else. Like all the in-between stuff that has happened. I mean, we've gone a couple weeks here without a podcast.
Oh, yeah. Last week
Sunday.
We didn't have one, yeah.
What happened last Sunday?
Well, you originally had family stuff.
I had a family thing.
Because it was a long weekend.
Yeah.
But then I think you ended up working.
No, I was at family.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah, I stayed the night out there. I wasn't planning on staying the night out there, but then we stayed the night out there. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't do one last weekend. It was a long weekend. I did a mini DGen stream.
Yes.
Where I just streamed for 3 days, more or less.
Mini DGen?
Yeah.
Or was that just full DGen?
Well, a full one is much longer. I slap this camera over.
Slap the camera. Go ahead.
The full one.
Slap it.
The full one is much longer.
Yeah, a full week.
2 weeks last time.
Oh.
Yeah. So I ended up just playing the First Ascendant.
Yes, of course.
I've got a problem. It's called the First Ascendant.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
Yep, that seems to be all you're playing right now.
Yeah, it is. I haven't played anything else.
No.
No.
Just streaming First Ascendant. Go to work, get home.
Yeah.
Maybe nap. Not even nap. Just straight to First Ascendant.
Eat dinner, have a shower. It's First Ascendant. Yeah, I looked on True Achievements. I finally got all the achievements last night.
Yeah.
Not that they're hard to get, but the last one was like modify a gun type I don't use, so I never got it till last night or whatever. But I went to True Achievements, the achievement tracking website. It's like, I've played for 300 hours.
Wow.
I know, dude.
That's good.
It's only been out for a month. It's like 10 hours a day.
You've been
degenning
it.
Yeah, that's like 10 hours a day. Oh my God. Anyways, I like it a lot, so.
Literally 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're getting in some of the DLC outfits there.
Oh, you saw my bathing suit?
Yeah. I was like, is that TOS compliant?
I mean, there was no anal cleft or anything like that.
It's true.
So it's pretty good.
But it's like,
I don't actually
just
really,
hard focus.
I don't really like that one, actually. I like the other ones, the other bathing suits the other girls are wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, someone was like, it's like the Borat
It's kind of like the
suit.
Borat.
I was like, it is, yeah, which I'm not a huge fan of. But like Valby's is better. I like that. And Luna is wearing jorts with hers, and I like that one a lot too. But I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I threw it up
Gooner's
on the big
gonna
screen. I threw it up on the big screen. I was like, holy Christ.
Yeah, those
that's,
cheeks are
that's
out there.
revealing. It's, yeah.
Yeah. So that's on Viesa. But I did get like a bunch of Ultimate dudes now.
Yeah.
So I have Ultimate Viesa, Ultimate Bunny, Ultimate Valby.
Oh,
I
Ultimate.
almost have Ultimate Lepic. Yeah, they're like better versions. They have more stats and stuff like that. So I should have Ultimate Lepic maybe today. All I need is the code, and I can start cooking them up.
The code.
Yeah, you need 4 different parts to make them.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Warframe.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I don't know how many you need in Warframe. I can't remember. But I just need the code, which is the last one that lets you put all the other parts together.
Nice.
And I tried to get it yesterday for 5 hours. It's like a 10% drop chance on these amorphous.
10%, and you tried for 5 hours?
But
Holy.
but you have to get the amorphic material first.
Oh, yeah.
And that's only a 20% drop.
Oh.
So I tried to get a bunch. I only opened like maybe 15 because it took that long to get 15. And then you have to get you don't just get to open them. You have to have these shards to actually start the machine up that lets you open them.
Yeah. And those are a 5% chance drop?
No, those are 100% drop, but you only get like 17 at a time. And you need like 30.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to do it 2 times and whatever. Anyways, they're changing all that to make it easier. This is it's even easier than it was when it first came out.
Yeah.
Because they're still,
still tinkering, still figuring things out.
Yeah, and they're making every update they do is making the game more player friendly.
Nice.
Not less player friendly. Like Destiny would be like, oh, no. You're getting too much enjoyment out of that loot cave there. We better get rid of that. Yeah. This game is like, it's fine. Maybe it's a little too much. Let's tone it back a bit, but they don't just like remove it,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Nice.
300 hours
That's
already.
That's a lot of hours.
Like I played Warframe on PC for 600 hours.
Yeah.
I'm already
over your lifetime.
Yeah. I'm already halfway to the Warframe total.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so. And they got an update coming out next Tuesday, I think. And then shortly we're going to have like the actual first season. This isn't even the first real season.
Still in alpha.
This is
still
it's
beta.
Released, but they call this like the preseason.
Oh.
So the first season comes out at the end of August with the actual first sort of major release, So
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. But I've been missing out on other games too, so it sucks. Because there's been these Game Pass ones that I'm like, damn, I want to play that, but then I'm like, no, sorry.
It's too much first Senate.
Yeah. One day I'll be like,
one
okay,
day
I can play another game.
Yep.
But not this day, baby.
Nope.
Not this day,
First
baby.
Descendant only.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, good.
Tons of fun.
I haven't played a video game in forever.
No, you're too busy.
Way too busy.
Too busy.
I haven't played a board game either. Or a card game.
Well,
no
game. That's standard if you own a card game shop.
Yeah, you just watch other people.
Yeah.
It's like we said, you just you get paid $0 to watch other people play board games.
Other people have
games.
fun. Exactly. One day.
One day out there, it'll happen.
Yeah, exactly. What happened at work? Nothing.
Yeah.
Warehouse. That's it. Nothing too crazy. Work related.
No, not
really. Just the usual sweatiness at the warehouse. And at the office, just me and 3 menopausal ladies.
And 3.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't even remember what happened the week prior to the last week.
At your real work?
Yeah.
Your job job?
This week I was off. I took vacation so I could come and work at the Game Hub 24/7.
Didn't leave? Slept here?
Oh, pretty close.
Oh, crazy.
There were days I was walking out of here at like midnight, 1 a.m.
Oh my God.
Just trying to get everything done that I wanted to get done, and I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done. I didn't get an inventory count in.
You never get it done.
Nope.
Never ending.
I got some cards sorted.
Ooh.
I got some shelves put up. I got the back room cleaned up so we can get some more arcade room games in there. I got the storage room cleaned up so we get more storage things in there.
Nice.
Yes.
That's cool. And any new products of note?
Yeah. Lorcana, Shimmering Skies came in.
Ooh.
We managed to get one trove, which is like it's like a fat pack for Magic. You get a box, you get dice, you get a life counter, and you get 6 packs, I think.
Okay. You got one of those?
One. That's how many we were able to get in. One.
Wow.
They were $65. It walked out of here before we even opened that day.
Did you mark it up?
Well, it was $65.
But I mean, you weren't like, sorry, we only have one. It's got to be 100.
No.
Yeah.
No. We don't like to do that.
I mean, it's different when you have like 30 of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get more in. I think we got 2 boxes of booster packs in, so that's 2 cases rather, so that's 8 boxes total.
And you have some left?
We have 3 left, which is kind of surprising, actually. I would have figured we would have sold most of them already, but we didn't. I mean, we don't really have the Lorcana community over here yet. We've tried to get events going. Not really. We're trying to just get like a Lorcana day going. Yeah. Because we still aren't sanctioned with Ravensburg, so we can't get any events going. Mm-hmm. But once you get sanctioned, then we'll be able to get some people in and play some events.
Oh yeah.
Constructed and draft.
Ooh, baby.
Drafted.
So are you buying stuff to be like, well, this will be one we'll have for years, like so people can come in 5 years from now and be like, well, they have packs of this. The packs are $30 each now, but
no, we because that first chapter stuff, that's where the money is.
Yeah,
and that stuff just goes instantly.
About Magic the Gathering.
Everything Magic we have right now is we don't have any we're not saving any. I mean, I guess we could. Now
I don't mean save, but like you think, oh, I'm going to sell 6 cases of this. Let's get 7.
Oh yeah, no, we get as much in as we can, and then we sell it all.
Oh, okay.
Like we pull stuff in as a joke, just to be like, yeah, no one's gonna buy this. It's way too expensive, and then it just disappears in like a day. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
because we brought in Modern Horizons 3 collector boosters. Mm-hmm. They go for $55 a pack.
And how many cards?
Or 15.
Okay.
And then it's like $700 a box.
Yeah.
Or $800 a box, somewhere around that. Yeah, some guy came in, bought the box, we sold the rest of the packs. Like what?
Disposable income, baby.
Yeah, right? I'm like, I didn't think those would sell. We still seem to have the Modern Horizons 3 bundles. We got 2 left looking at the shelf out there. Mm-hmm. I was sure those are going to go really quick.
How many did you get?
We got 4.
Oh, just
we sold left. 2. And we sold the Bloomborough collector bundles. We sold all those instantly. And I was like, oh, you got more? Like, no, we could only get in a case.
Yeah.
A case of 8.
I just remember going into, back in the day, I'd go into like Magic the Gathering shop and it would be like, oh, they have packs of like Arabian Nights still.
Yeah.
Which I wish I would have bought for like whatever they were,
no
$20 back then or whatever. But it's like, oh, $20,
sure.
Forget that.
Yeah, now?
Yeah. Like $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000.
Yeah,
for sure.
I just was wondering if you're gonna have something like that going on here.
I think maybe we should just like get some boxes and put them in a bag for a bit, and then
not even necessarily save them. But like I said, just if you could get extra. Well, I guess you can't, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's very tough to get extra.
Yeah,
and we don't have the space for it.
Yeah,
though we are buying like a sneaker shoe shelf that has like LEDs around the outside to put our boxes in.
Oh yeah,
just to like jazz it up cyberpunk style.
Ooh.
So when you it has like addressable LEDs all around the outside. There's like, I think it's 12 boxes, and then when it has a door on it, and you open the door and that it lights up.
Interesting. It's weird.
It's by I can't remember who it's by, but it's like super cool. Oh, who makes those panels that light up the wall?
Oh, the panel company.
Yeah, the panel company, Nanoleaf.
Oh,
it's by Nanoleaf, and it's meant for sneakers. So you like display your sneakers. Here? Yeah,
I've never seen it.
No, we're bringing it in.
Oh, you're bringing it in.
We're gonna bring it in to put our put our packs and boxes into.
I see.
To give it that extra zhuzh.
I see. I see. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it should be good. We got a. Oh my god. We put in a restock order.
Mm-hmm.
It was like for next week. It's like $10,000.
Yeah.
Of restock. 11 grand, something like that. I'm like, oh my god.
Yep. Gotta have stock to sell stock.
Oh, I know. We bring in a lot. We got our dice wall got hit, absolutely hit. Yep. So we got more dice coming in. We need more RPG books coming in.
Yep. Well, we'll talk about an RPG book later.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
We 100% will.
Yep.
But we had kids summer camp.
Oh, that's
kids D&D summer camp
How did
going
that go?
on. It went really well.
Nice.
We had a 10 to 13 group, and then we had a 14 to 16 group, and they went right after each other. So the 10 to 13s, they started at noon, and then the 14 to 16 group started at 3.
Hell yeah.
And I think everybody had a lot of fun. There was lots of giggling and laughing, and
nice.
It was good. We had snacks and drinks. Everybody got their own dice set.
Nice.
And one day we had everyone come into the office. They would do their character up on Hero Forge, and then we had them all printed out, and then they painted them on the last day.
Oh, crazy.
So that they could play with their character on the last day.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a debacle because I accidentally ripped a hole in the bottom of my resin vat.
Oh,
so
resin was everywhere?
Yeah, there was resin everywhere. Like, it didn't actually, because it was so tight to the bottom of the printer, the resin didn't leak anywhere, but then I had to like take the entire printer up and like dump the resin into a cup so that I could filter it back into the bottle.
Oh my god.
That shit is toxic as frig.
Yep.
And you don't want it to go anywhere. Like, it's sitting over there in my 3D printer enclosure to keep the heat in, but it's not to keep the heat in, it's to keep the smell in.
Yeah.
And then I've got it actually vented to a vent
I saw
outside
that over there.
Yeah, because it smells so bad.
Yeah.
And if I had it sitting on the desk behind you over there for a little bit, and then I was just like, oh god,
yeah,
I feel funny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I managed to get some minis printed for Brain, and I had a guy actually come in and be like, hey, can I get this printed? I'm like, how do you even know we have printers?
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, sure.
Yeah.
We got printers. I can do that for you. So I got it printed and this was like right when I had new parts coming in to fix the vat and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, it might be till tomorrow because that's when I get my new stuff in. And I'm like, hey, yeah, got it printed. It worked fine. And he was like, oh man, it's good.
Nice.
I was like, $2. There you go.
$2.
Yeah, that's what they're charging on Etsy to print your stuff. It's like $1.50.
Yeah, but you're not Etsy.
No.
He gets it right then.
Yes.
$4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a test print, so I was okay with that. Yeah, we're gonna have to look it up, see what the going price is for like a 3D print. Because really, it's just time.
Yeah,
that's all it is,
basically.
And I mean, I can print 6 minis on that thing at once. So.
Yeah,
and it's about 2.5 hours per mini, or not per mini, but per batch.
Yeah.
Because that's the great thing about those resin printers is that they print the whole layer at once.
Oh,
so it doesn't matter how many things you have on the plate. It matters how tall it is.
Oh,
the taller the things are, the longer it's going to take.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, it was. It's good.
Nice.
So yeah, all the kids got their minis. Like, we had to get their minis printed offsite, and there was like issues with like the resin vats and all that things happening with my buddy. And so the next day, all the kids came in expecting minis, and they were like, every half hour, like, are the minis ready? Are the minis ready? Are the minis ready? I'm like, oh my god, they're not ready. They're being printed off site. I don't know when they're going to be ready.
They're not here.
They're not here.
Shut up, little punk.
So that night they actually finished, and I had the guy bring them down at like 11 o'clock, and I got them all based up.
Oh yeah.
And that was the day I was here till like 1 in the morning.
Oh god, brutal.
Yeah, super brutal.
Oh, well,
but it was all right. I got the whole back room cleaned up. I made some space. We're going to get 4 or 5 more arcade machines in here.
Oh, baby.
And hopefully a pinball machine. But, that's tough getting a pinball machine in the places.
Out of places. You have to take it apart and put it back together.
Yeah. We're going to get a Gauntlet Legends.
Wait, don't you have an overhead door?
Yeah, we do. It's just getting it out of the place that it's in.
Oh, I see.
Because my buddy got it all like, his basement is just full of arcade machines.
Yes.
And so getting a pinball machine out of the house is a lot more difficult than getting it into the shop.
Nice.
But yeah, I think he's going to bring us a Gauntlet Legends, which has like the 4-player hack and slash.
Nice.
Which would be great to have in the back there. Yeah, we got, it's kind of funny. Like, guys come in with their kids. They give the kids a pile of quarters. They go play the games, and the adults can look at the magic cards.
Yeah.
Do all the magic stuff.
Nice.
It's great.
Good idea.
Like, that's dope. That's like old school.
Yeah.
That's totally like the old school thing. Like you'd go into a grocery store and there'd be arcade machines. Your parents would give you a handful of quarters and be like, go occupy yourself.
Yep. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
No, it doesn't. But it does because it's happening here.
Yeah. This is the only place.
Yeah.
I remember going to Kmart and playing like Outrun and maybe Outrun? Can't remember. Chase HQ was in the lobby, I think. Play that all the time. Loved it. 1942, I think was there as well.
Yeah, 1942.
So good.
Yeah. We're getting like I think he's going to bring a table centipede.
Oh God, old school.
Yeah, but the coin mech doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like on free play.
Free play. Need chair back there then if it's tabletop.
Yeah, I think it's going to go like right in front here.
Oh,
there's a plug in, and it's just like out in the open.
Nice.
And then kids can just come and play it while
they're not going to play Centipede.
No, they're not. I mean, they might. Little kids play anything, man. Little kids don't have a sense of graphical fidelity.
I guess so. What about gameplay?
Well, yeah, it's pretty basic gameplay. Just shoot the centipede as it goes down and hits the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yep. That could be fun anyways.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yep.
Yeah, last week we didn't have the podcast because I was at a family thing.
That's all right.
It was my uncle's quote-unquote 70th, but it was his 71st because there was a fire at Adams Lake. So we're out at my uncle and aunt's place at Adams Lake.
Yeah.
We were going to do his 70th birthday last year, but because the fire swept through there, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So we did it this year, but we timed it up. They timed it up with like a bunch of other wedding anniversaries. So it was like 30th anniversary for some people, 40th anniversaries for some people, 25th anniversaries for some people, and a bunch of other birthdays.
Yeah.
So it was a 3-day event. Maybe even 4, depending on who was out there.
Yeah.
They could have gone 4. We, the way the place is situated, so you come in on the road and it's way high up above the house. And then you go down the driveway and then there's a house, and then you go down the driveway even more, and then you're at the lawn and the beach and all that kind of stuff. When we started going down the driveway, you can see from the house, from like the driveway all the way down, so you can see the entire property.
Yeah.
And the grass, it's like, I think it's like 4 hectares of property. Maybe 2.5. Somewhere around there. 2.5 to 4. But the entire lawn was just full of RVs, buses, campers.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh, my God.
So many people.
There's so many people here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And then you'd see someone and they'd be like, I remember when you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. My
you don't remember me, do you?
One of my second cousins was out there, Greg.
Yeah.
And I didn't recognize him at all because it had been since he was that small.
Yeah.
He knew who I was instantly, and I'm like, oh my God. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Catching up with some of these people.
Yep.
Like I had seen his brother because his brother was out there a couple years ago, so I knew what he looked like. But Greg, I hadn't seen him in forever.
Yep.
And there was like, I don't know any of these people.
Yeah.
It's all like friends of a bunch of
yeah.
different people. And I'm like, I have no idea who you guys are.
Yeah, exactly.
We had 4 of those like giant event tents set up, full catering.
Oh my God.
Tony's DJ service was out there again.
Oh my God.
They rented bathrooms.
Oh, crazy.
Because there was only the one outhouse down by the beach, down by the cook shack.
Yeah.
And so they brought in these bathrooms that were like fully air conditioned, running water.
What?
As soon as you hit the lock button, it would like indicate on the outside that this bathroom was in use.
Oh my God.
It was like luxury bathroom experience.
No kidding. That's crazy.
We were like, oh, wow.
Dig a secondary hole. That's all you get.
Well, I mean, it was the only place. It was so hot out there, and it was the only place for us normies in our tents to get air conditioning.
Oh my God. So, what was I going to say? So you were in a tent?
Yeah, we put the tent on the back of the Jeep when out there.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
And apparently there were so the neighbors also have an equally sized property, and so they timed it so that they would have like a large event there as well.
Competing noise battles,
yeah. But we had a DJ. They had a boombox.
Oh, wow.
We had a
Rookie
DJ
mistake.
with a full light setup and stuff like that.
Yeah. Laser show, fireworks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, so the other side of the complex, there is a resort kind of deal with like a bunch of houses that people own. But the 2 sides of the fence don't get along. So like that resort side and my uncle don't get along whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because the whole property down by the beach was a golf course.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess at one point it was supposed to be like co-owned and everything like that, and they were like, yeah, that's fine, blah blah blah. But then like one of the people over there, like the place got mad that my cousin had like used one of their like the ramp to get up there, some kind of to go between like the properties and the road.
Okay.
And so they got mad at him for that.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle was like, okay, well, fine. fence.
Oh yeah.
Just fence it right off. It's like no one gets to use this side now.
Yeah.
If you won't let him go up and use it because it's supposed to be co-shared,
Yeah.
fine. You guys aren't using the property anymore.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of hostility from that side.
Yeah.
So we had some kids from over there hop the fence, steal some wine off the tables, try to go to the other party, and then
and they were murdered.
Then they were lighting off fireworks, and like we were like out there on the side of the grass hill because it's supposed to be a meteor shower. So we were like watching the meteor shower, and all of a sudden like bear bangers were going off, and like fireworks were going off from like just to our left. And we're like, what is going on? This is weird. And then, you know, we wake up the next morning, we figure out that these kids had come in, stolen a bunch of wine, like tried to hop the fence over, and they got caught. And then it was just, everyone was just spoiling for a rumble. It was going to be like an old fashioned school fight.
What? Could you imagine?
Oh man. Well, it's a bunch of country boys, right? Like my cousin's kids, they're just like a bunch of rowdy country boys.
Yeah.
So like, oh yeah.
Step over here and say that. Why don't you?
Exactly. Yeah, they were totally spoiling for a rumble. It was great.
And you're like, I'll go back to the Jeep.
Well, I was like asleep.
Oh yeah.
Like I think I went to the Jeep at like 11.
Oh yeah.
Party's still raging.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I actually managed to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh, there's no music. But I can hear one of my cousin's kids just laughing his ass off.
Oh yeah.
Because he's loud as frig.
Oh yeah.
So I go outside, go pee, and I'm like, well, the DJ's completely packed up.
Totally.
That's crazy.
Pieced out.
Yeah. Just absolutely pieced out.
But it was good other than that?
Yeah, it was good. The catering was good. The chicken was dry as frig as usual.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get when you get catered chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But they had this like really good broccoli and Gouda salad. It was super good. I was like, oh yeah.
Sounds good.
And the next day we went out on the boat.
Oh.
My cousin's last name is Larson.
Okay.
And there's a boat company called Larson.
Okay.
So he's like, I gotta get a Larson.
Oh, okay.
And so now everyone goes up, did you get your boat embroidered with your name on it? It's like, no, that's the actual brand of the boat.
Nice.
So now for a rip in the boat.
No water skiing?
Nah. Too old for that.
No, come on.
Oh yeah, way too old.
Nah. I've never water skied.
It's just like regular skiing, except for your own water.
I don't think it's like regular skiing.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know why I've never done it. I don't think I've ever been in a boat when someone's water skiing.
Oh.
So I've been in a boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been in a boat while people are water skiing.
No, I don't think I have. I don't even think I've been on a tube.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like tubing. It's just not fun.
Just holding on for dear life.
Just holding on for dear life while you get whipped around.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a carnival ride, but it just goes and then you fly off.
Yeah.
And then you go, woo!
Hit the water at 50 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Break your ribs.
Not into it.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah, the amount of personal watercraft in the water during that weekend was crazy.
I bet.
The whole beach was just like canoes and stand-up paddleboards and inflatables.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy man, there used to be a beach here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like crazy.
Boat Central.
Boat Central.
Nice.
It was wild.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's a new Magic set coming out pretty soon called Duskmorn.
Okay.
And it's all based off 80s and 90s slasher and horror films.
Oh, but is it like just a generic slasher?
It's generic.
Yeah.
But they look really cool.
Okay.
Like some of the art looks awesome. And we're gonna have a pre-release for that.
Ooh, fun!
And you should come.
I should come
to the novice pre-release on Sunday.
On Sunday, eh?
Yeah.
Sunday today?
No, it'll be next month.
Oh, next month.
Yeah.
Why isn't it in October? SMH.
Well, they are gonna have a Halloween event in October.
Yeah.
So there'll be a constructed event. So you get 4 packs of Duskmorn, and then you'll get a goodie bag. Ooh. And inside that goodie bag will be any pack from any recent standard set.
I don't care.
And
about
some
that.
other little goodies.
I don't care about that.
So it's going to be pretty cool.
I guess it's after the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Yeah, it fires at 2. So we would have to podcast a little bit earlier.
Okay. I'll consider it.
And yeah, it's the novice. It'll be like anything on Sunday is a novice friendly one for like the pre-releases.
Is it actually?
Yeah. So you'll have a bunch of experienced players, but those experienced players will be like helpful.
Okay.
And they'll like
But
try
do you
and
play
teach
against them?
Yeah, you play against them, but they'll like try and point out,
They
oh,
whip
you
your
should have done
ass.
this, you should have done that.
Yeah, you fucked up. Now I'm gonna beat you.
Because there's no prize support. Everybody gets a pack when it doesn't
But
matter
what
if
else?
they win or not.
Oh! But you get your starter deck.
Yeah, you get everything you opened like to make your deck, and then you get like a pack at the end. But if you did something cool, you can, or if your opponent did something cool, you can nominate them for an extra pack.
Oh, I see. And
So
how
it's
much
all
does it
about
cost?
$40.
$40.
Yep.
Oh my god. Sounds like an investment.
It is a little bit of an investment, but it's a good time.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, the last time we ran it, we had a bunch of people who'd never played Magic before.
That sounds like my kind of competition.
Yeah.
I've played it, but I may as well not have
I think
played
we had
it.
I think Garion said we had 2 or 3 people that had never played Magic before that came down.
Yeah.
Just to play the cute bunny set, because that's what it was. The Bloomborough is the cute bunny set.
I guess if it's 80s themed horror one, I kind of have to.
It's kind of the thing you need to do.
Required.
Yeah. That if there's a Magic set that's up your alley, it's this one and or Assassin's Creed.
No, not Assassin's Creed. Well, maybe Assassin's Creed.
Hey, you can open up a pack of Assassin's Creed today if you want.
Ooh, I might do that. Are any cards worth any money?
Yes.
Okay, then maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, if you get Showcase Ezio,
yeah,
that's huge money.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $50.
I want I can't remember her name. Anyways.
Yes. Freya?
No, the one from Assassin's Creed on the PSP, Avalon or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think she has a showcase.
Yeah.
Full art showcase. But there is one, the one from the Viking one.
Ivor.
Oh man, her art is amazing on that card.
Oh, it's a female Ivor?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's super good.
Ivor in the game is male or female.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's female Ivor.
Because canonically Ivor's trans.
Oh.
That's how they get around it in the game. Gender fluid.
Do it.
She can just be, or he or she can be whatever she wants to be.
Yeah, for sure.
People didn't like that.
They're like,
there's no trans people in the past.
Yeah, there is.
Like, really? There wasn't?
100%.
Well, weren't all female actors men?
Yes, 100%.
Anyways.
You couldn't, female actors weren't a thing back then. They were all men dressed in dresses.
That's why they had to make a new word up. Actress.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's, cool. I think that's been it.
Yeah.
We've casted a couple FNMs, which have gone very well. I have no idea what any of the cards are. FNM is Friday Night Magic.
Yeah.
And in the format that they're playing right now is called Modern. So it's a lot more cards in the pool that you can pull from. Mm-hmm. And trying to learn all these cards, just because I can't read any of them on the stream. You could almost make out what they are, because I'm in here, sitting right here in the booth,
doing what?
Casting. So I switch between if it's the wide table, if it's the one guy's side, if it's the other guy's side, yeah. And then I have I finally put up the camera overhead so that you can get an overhead shot of the thing when we're taking a break and be like, oh, this is the concourse. Oh. This show is brought to you by the Game Hub.
I see. I was streaming, so I didn't get to watch.
Yes.
I don't know how you're doing it. Who's your color commentary?
I don't have anybody. But
SMH.
I have the Keeper T-Luck is going to be joining me next week.
Ooh, fun.
And he's a modern boy, so he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, very good.
So I get, whenever he's in the chat, I'm like, hey, dude, I need you to send me a deck list for what this guy's playing so I can actually see what the cards are.
Yeah. Crazy. That's cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And, I need some more cameras and some more lights.
And a $2,000 microphone.
And a $2,000 microphone. Heck yeah.
Yep.
That's what I need.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's it for me.
I watched a couple of terrible
Did
movies.
you? Yes. You were doing the movie stream last night with One in the Mosh.
Yeah, I watched Spookies and Dolls, which I'd never seen either of those movies. Spookies was bad in a bad way.
It's just bad?
Yeah, it was just it was almost like they didn't know what the script was going to be or how to film the movie.
Oh.
Because it was just why did they show this kid dying?
Yeah.
And then there was a 10-minute groping scene kind of. it was like a vampire brought his love back to life, but she didn't want to live, and then she escaped, and she's in her wedding dress, and all these zombies come on the ground, and they're like ripping at her wedding dress, and they pull it off, and then she's like rolling around on the ground, and they're trying to grab her and everything. But it went on for like 5 minutes, and it was like very like
awkward.
Yeah. It was just weird, and the acting was bad, and I mean it was an 80s movie, so the fashions were bad.
Yeah.
It was like what, like Mosh was like, oh, I thought they were going to a costume party, and I was like, no, he was supposed to look cool.
80s cool.
Yeah, it was just bad.
That's unfortunate.
Dolls was much better.
Yeah.
It was just, well, first of all, it had stop motion animation of these dolls that was actually really good.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, I cannot believe I've never seen this movie before. But it was just like, it wasn't like the dolls were, I guess they were evil, but they were like killing people that lost their child at heart or whatever. I don't know. It was weird, but it was good as well.
Yeah.
So. But I couldn't believe I'd never seen it before. It gave me Puppet Master vibes a bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. But they were like regular dolls. They just had like sour looks on their faces. But there was like disturbing scenes where like the woman would like, there would be like this, those jewelry boxes that open, and a little ballerina comes up and plays a tune. So it'd keep opening, and she'd close it, and then eventually there's all these dolls on the mantle around it. And later in the movie, after they sort of know something's going on, there's a scene where she like walks over to the mantle and whatever, and then she goes over, stands to the side, and like lights a candle. It's dark, and then she looks back at the mantle, and all the dolls are turned and looking at it. And I was like, whoa, that's very weird. So I would recommend Dolls. I wouldn't recommend Spookies.
Yeah,
Spookies was just just bad.
Just bad.
Yeah. Dolls was much better though.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was pretty much it. I didn't watch anything else besides American Dad.
Classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic move for you.
I guess I watched House of the Dragon, but
yeah,
the last episode of the second season was just setting up the third season, so it was kind of like, Like there was nothing very exciting happening. It was just like, imagine what's going to happen in the next season.
Ooh, look at all this cool stuff we're potentially going to do.
I mean, I know what they're going to do. It's based off of the book, so I already know where it's going, but yeah. It was kind of like, whatever. What was the point?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay.
All right.
I can't think of anything else either for the week.
You didn't do anything else, so.
No, I literally didn't do anything else, except I went to patreon.com/StreamVoid pod.
Nice.
That's actually a lie. But if you want to support this podcast, you can get in here. You can throw money at the screen. As little as $1 a month, you get access to our pre-show content, our post-show content, plus you get access to this podcast early on Sunday, unless I don't get to it, and then in which case it's Monday, and instead of Wednesday when it would normally come out. We also have some Patreon exclusive bonus videos on there.
Yep. Taste test.
Yep. Little taste test. It's all taste tests.
Yeah,
taste tests and or walking to pick up stuff to do the taste test.
Yeah. Should have filmed the aftermath of the one chip challenge.
Yes.
Me almost passing out on the toilet. You having a panic attack.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
Hyperventilating on the kitchen floor. Just like, That's the real content that we missed.
We missed out.
See, that's because we don't have like a streamer house with somebody constantly filming all the time.
I know.
We need like a full-time cameraman.
Yeah, those big streamers have that. It's kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, just down here on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Got to rise to the penthouse.
Got to rise to the top. So I actually did go to a Patreon.
Did you?
Yeah. So my favorite YouTubers, MXR Plays.
MXR Plays?
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
They're just a React channel.
Okay.
But they're my favorite.
Okay.
I watch them every day.
Okay.
They're my transition between work and home.
MXR Plays.
Watch, yeah.
Okay.
I watch them. But apparently with YouTube now, they have like AI bots going through, scrubbing footage, and then handing out strikes.
Okay.
So they got their third strike.
Oh, yeah.
And so their YouTube channel was deleted. They got their third strike on a video that had been up for over a year.
I thought, anyways, it's like very weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting striked on stuff they shouldn't be getting striked on.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah, their channel was deleted.
Nice.
So I was like, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah.
I can't transition between home and work now.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So I had to go and sign up for their Patreon so I could get their videos.
Okay.
Again.
So how long till they start striking them on Patreon?
They can't.
Why can't
It's
they?
not a thing.
Well,
YouTube, because YouTube doesn't have.
No, but I
access
mean,
to that.
when are the companies going to make Patreon do it? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, because they're getting striked on like stuff that is like.
but why a strike? Why not like just they delete it or give the monetization to another channel?
Yeah, well, it's stuff like the AI's going through and looking at stuff. It's like, oh, you're sexualizing a minor here. And it's like, what? That doesn't even make any sense.
See. That's like when we got our community strike.
Exactly.
But
It's
I
just
contested it
stuff,
and it was resolved in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, with them, their YouTube guy does not pick up, but their rep does not pick up the phone anymore. Doesn't like they don't even know if they have a rep. They haven't been able to talk to him in like a year. With the big channels, you always get a rep.
Yeah.
But their rep is like just non-existent now, and they can't get a hold of anybody.
I guess I've only had the one strike, but it took literally like 10 minutes to be resolved for me. So, anyways, someone obviously looked at it because it was reversed.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but yeah, they've had this problem where they just keep getting strikes, and then they would not, once they would get two, they would not upload until the first strike fell off, and then they would start uploading again.
Yeah.
But now they're like striking stuff from like years ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? What is happening?
They should start uploading to, I don't know, there's some other video website I found where it's like on the blockchain or something.
Oh.
It's weird. Anyways.
See, I was just like, all right, $5, let's go.
All right.
Give me my piece at home.
But like what I'm saying with Patreon is like, couldn't I start up a Patreon like free movies and you sign up for my Patreon and it's like, here you go, watch Wolverine and Deadpool.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like how long till like, Marvel comes after Patreon.
Yeah, right.
Anyways.
I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting to know.
I'm surprised they haven't already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some news. Other than that,
all right.
Fortnite is going to remove FOMO from future battle passes.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what does this mean? Like the battle pass will just run forever or whatever? And it's like, no, that's not what it is. It'll be like if you missed out on a battle pass, eventually the skin might come back to the shop for you to buy later, because some skin they said they accidentally put back on the shop, some sort of old skin that people bought, and people like had a shit like, I have my rare skin that no one else has, now everybody has it. Blah, blah, blah. So they were like, oh, we made a boo-boo. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And they refunded. No, they if you bought it, you get to keep it, but they're also refunding you.
Yeah.
So if you bought it, you get the money back and keep the skin.
Wow.
Yeah. Which
win,
I was
win.
like, wow. If I played
for the
Fortnite,
consumer.
I'd been pissed that I didn't buy it.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but they're talking about how they're going to make a special variant or something like that for people that owned it back in the day, because now they don't have their like rare skin anymore or whatever. But they said if they're going to add skins to the shop, they're going to do it like 18 months later.
Yeah.
So it's not like a week after, which just makes sense to me from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
Because like they have like how many years of skins that are just like, and if they put it in the shop, they would make so much money from it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It would definitely, players would definitely be, their skins would be devalued.
But like, I was thinking of it for myself, and I wouldn't give a flying fuck if someone had some skin that I had. Like, I don't give a shit. What does it bother me?
Yeah.
Like, the skin has no value. I mean, I guess I would have
skin
to assume...
cred.
I would, skin cred. I would assume people must sell Fortnite accounts because they have a rare skin on it and stuff like that. But yeah, if I had some skin and then other people had it, it's like, I don't give a fuck. That's cool. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like even in the First Descendant, there's skins that have like countdowns on them in the shop. So they've never said what that means.
They're just counting down.
Yeah. Like what happens when the 18 days goes away? I can't buy that skin anymore, or
not
it goes
out of
up
the shop.
in price.
Maybe it goes up in price.
Maybe
it goes down in price.
Will they bring it back in the future? Like they haven't said anything, so I don't know. So I'm looking at these skins like, should I buy that? And it's like, I mean, there's one I do want to get in the First Descendant. It's a transforming skin.
Oh,
it's for Bunny, which I play. I play her a bit, but it's got 3 levels, and the more kills you get, you can choose between the different levels, and the third level is pretty cool, right? So I was like, well, maybe it has the countdown on it. Yeah. Maybe even the countdown is just for this exact reason, to be like, well, I better get it.
Yeah, exactly. You've got it. It's already got you.
Yeah. So I was like, maybe I'll get it, and I looked. I'm like, oh, it's $70. So I was like, I don't need it. Maybe if it was for Viessa, my main girl, I'd get it.
Yeah.
I probably would, because I've played the game for 300 hours.
Yes.
And I think I've spent like $60 already.
That's not bad.
So
yeah, $1 an hour. You can keep going.
Way more than that, dude.
You can keep going.
I know. I'm at
you got hours banked.
Yeah, I got like 33 cents an hour or something right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it came back, like if my bathing suit skin went away and then it came back in a year, I'd be like, all right, cool.
Yep.
That's fine. I don't care. Doesn't bother me.
No.
So, but yeah, Fortnite has so much shit from the battle pass.
Oh yeah.
They spend all this time to make it for one battle pass.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, okay, make new stuff every fucking time.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. I would not like it if it was added to the battle pass.
Yeah.
That would be kind of like, I already earned this.
Why would I want to earn it again?
Unless they give you the equivalent of V-Bucks if you already earned it. Then I'd be like, oh, okay. That's all right.
10 V-Bucks.
No. The equivalent of buying it in a shop. Not for one level of the battle pass. Like if they put the skin that I have back on the battle pass and it costs 1,000 V-Bucks, I want 1,000 V-Bucks.
Yeah.
You hear that, for sure. Tim? Is that his name? Tim?
Tim Sweeney?
Yeah, Tim Sweeney. You hear that, Tim?
Tim Sweeney Todd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's fine. FOMO is bad in these games.
I suppose.
You don't agree?
I don't know. I'm trying to do a battle pass in the store, and I want people to have FOMO.
You're trying to do a battle pass in the store?
Yeah.
How would you do that?
We're doing a battle pass so that you get, you unlock packs and...
But what do you have to do?
Dice and...
What do you have to do?
You just have to play games.
Yeah, but what games?
Magic the Gathering.
How do you...
So you come down, well, you just go, you see somebody, and like, you got the battle pass. You're here on Commander Saturday playing Commander. Okay. You get your battle pass tick.
Okay.
Or it's like, oh, you registered for Standard. You get your battle pass tick.
Stars. 2 stars.
Yeah.
2 stars.
You got your star.
Yeah. Or the Game Hub GH logo.
Yeah. You get your logo file.
Yeah. How much is the battle pass going to cost?
We're going to run a few. So one of them is as per what we did a poll to see what people would want, and it's about $50 for 10 tiers.
Okay. And what were the prices on the poll? Like you'd said you did a poll?
Oh yeah. There's
what were the prices?
There's like 10 to 20.
Uh-huh.
I think it was 10 to 20. Let me look it up. I got it right here.
Okay.
Kind of.
Were the rewards different based on the price?
Yeah. The reward would be different based on the price.
Okay.
So we won't be able to do as many tiers with the lower one.
Is there a premium battle pass?
Yeah, there will be a premium battle pass.
Skin?
It'll be like $150, and there will be season specific playmats, dice, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
which is what we want to do.
I see.
Where the heck is this thing now?
I was just thinking, like, if the rewards were the same, why the fuck wouldn't anyone ever just say, "I want the cheapest one"? Like, why would you say
people do
$50?
Yeah, they're like 1 to 10. So we have a $20 to $50 battle pass. 51 to 100, 100 to 200, and 200 to 300. And one person was like, I would do 500 for 100 tiers.
Oh my God.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of tiers.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you can get what, 1 star a day? Or 1 star event?
You could do multiple, because coming down to play an event and doing stuff. If you could get multiples in a day, then you'd have a chance to finish it. Because we want to do it's going to be limited. It's like a 3-month battle pass or something like that.
I see.
So we'd have to make it so that if you came down once a week, you could complete it, or twice a week you could complete it, or like smashing out a couple objectives in a day, you can complete it.
I see.
Yeah.
Can I buy a level?
Yes. Oh yeah, it's 100% pay to win.
Oh.
So you spend $100 in store, you go up a level.
$100. So I can either play a game or buy $100 worth of stuff?
Yeah.
That seems out of whack slightly to me.
You'd be surprised as to how many people will just come in and drop $100.
No, I know, but also
daily.
I guess I guess if it's already paid for the battle pass.
Yeah.
How about a rolling 100?
A rolling 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could probably be arranged.
Yeah, I think that's probably a little better.
Yeah.
If it was
rolling
like
100 would be a little bit hard to keep track of, though.
Well, can't you see in account how much they've spent?
Yeah.
There you go.
Kind of.
Put in a
long
note.
as they have an
Battle
account.
pass started.
Yeah.
This is how much they had. Anyways.
Yeah, no, rolling 100 would probably be a lot better. You'll be able to go up the battle pass a little bit easier.
Yeah, and it's also like, oh, I don't have to save my money up to get $100.
Yeah, you just
I can just do it.
Roll it.
You can add that to the
I'm
list of
into
the
that.
consulting
fee. Yep.
This is getting expensive. You better settle this tab shortly here. Gonna put the store out of business.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, yeah, battle passes. IRL battle pass.
Yep, we're gonna do it.
Cool.
Let's talk about Mr. Beast. This is the big story.
Mr. Beast. I never liked him.
No, you didn't.
No. He just always seemed fake to me.
And things are coming out.
Yeah.
So much stuff is coming out.
Yeah.
Like with all the Ava Tyson stuff.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that last week?
No, we didn't. He was like last week we didn't have a podcast, but the week before you're like, oh, you know what we forgot to talk about? Ava Tyson. I didn't want to talk about it anyway.
We didn't want to talk about it.
So, anyways, accused of grooming, which is sending inappropriate messages to a minor.
Yep.
The guy said that they were sent to him like, I wasn't groomed. Well, you don't know where you're groomed when you're a child. But also it was probably, I don't know. Who knows? I don't even know what the messages were or whatever, but
no. And they were like, there was a lot of stuff that was just live on Twitter that he would just Twitter at people.
Yeah, it just seemed like an idiot more than anything.
Yeah.
But I think got shit canned by Mr. Beast.
Yes, definitely did.
And then Mr. Beast is like, well, we're going to do an external investigation and blah, blah, blah. All this like just PR bullshit that someone would say, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then he had another guy that was working for him that was a registered sex offender that apparently they knew about it.
Yeah.
And they didn't do anything about it. And it was because am I not allowed to say sex offender? Are we going to get striked on YouTube?
I don't know.
Like that? You're supposed to say S.A.'d.
S.A.'d?
Something like that.
I have no idea.
Anyways, his nickname was Delaware, which they said was because that's where he's not allowed to go back to because that's where it happened or whatever.
Wow.
And they're like, they replied like this guy's brother-in-law also worked for Mr. Beast. That's how this guy got in with Mr. Beast. He said, no, that was his nickname because that's where he's from, not because that's where he can't go. Like, how ridiculous, whatever. But it was like something some 11-year-old said that him and other guys did something to her when she was 11 and they were 16. Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to get expunged in a year or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they're spinning it like because nothing happened. It's like, no, because I think the statute of limitations on a minor having a record like that gets removed.
Yeah.
Automatically, you know? So this guy, and he wasn't in very many videos. He was in a few. Mm-hmm. But it was also like, well, why do you have this guy that you know has done this around on a channel that deals with kids mostly?
Yeah.
Like, I think the majority of Mr. Beast viewers are children.
Yes, definitely are.
I don't know how, I mean, this will be a sick burn against you right now, but I don't know how as an adult you could watch a Mr. Beast video. I'm sorry. I know you watch them, but I don't
I actually haven't watched them in quite some time now.
Yeah.
Some of them were good, but now they're just kind of like getting over the top and I'm kind of over it.
Obviously fake, basically.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of stuff where I'm just like, I just don't want to see this cringe.
Yeah.
Like, especially like the one that just came out where he puts those two people in a bunker.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I can't watch this.
Well, is this the one, like, if you stay in the bunker for 30 days, you get $300,000 or whatever?
$500,000, yeah.
Well, that's one of these videos here with this guy.
Yeah.
It's on a website from this guy, and I don't even remember his name, but he worked for Mr. Beast but got fired.
Yeah, Dogpack 404.
Yeah. And he interviewed another guy that used to work for Mr. Beast that did the bunker, they did it already with one guy.
Yeah.
And it's an interview with him about how he...
Yeah, Jake Weedle.
Yeah, how he was in this, but also how he feels he was, like, mistreated by everybody.
Yeah.
He worked for Mr. Beast, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, it's, again, this is like a story of he said, she said, like, you know, what is true, what's not. This guy obviously doesn't work for Mr. Beast anymore, and he might be sore about it, so he's exaggerating.
Yeah. But
he did the first bunker thing, and he said it was like terrible because every day you would have to remove something from the bunker. So at first it's great. You got a hot tub, you got an ice cream machine, you can do whatever, But then every day you have to be like, oh, get rid of my pillow or get rid of my bed.
Yeah.
And then at the end of 30 days, you're just in the room, like with nothing, right?
Yeah.
So he said, it sounds cool at the start, but like the hot tub, it's like a hot tub, but there's no filtration on it. So like after 3 days, it's just like bacteria.
It's just cold water.
It's like lukewarm, but it's bacteria.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you have an ice cream machine. That's cool. But it's like, I'm in the room with it. So either it's running the whole time, making like buzzing, terrible ice cream machine noises, or I turn it off and it's just like a stinky sour milk smell.
Yeah.
So it seems good, but it's not. But they don't show any of that side of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Actually, the video never got released of the first version.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, again, like he said, she said. And they wouldn't turn off the lights because they needed the time lapse of him sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, I can't sleep. Like, it's so bright in here.
Yeah.
Like,
That's like every Mr. Beast video. Nobody gets the lights turned off.
Yeah, but that's like you're not allowed to do that to like it's considered torture.
Yeah.
Like if there's people that are in prison, they have to turn off the lights. It's like torture too, right?
Torture for money.
So then he was doing, and then Mr. Beast comes in and is like, oh, we got a challenge for you today. You get extra money, but you have to run a marathon on this fucking treadmill today. So get to running.
Yeah.
And he's thinking like, well, I have to do it because I need the money.
Yeah.
If I don't do it, I don't get the money. So basically he had to run this marathon. And he said his feet were all fucked up afterwards, like mad blisters. And he's like sleep deprived and all that, And then he said like the producers would come in and tell him like, okay, now that you've got this money, Jimmy wants you to look at the camera and say like, you're so thankful you got this money because you can pay off your student loans. It's like, I didn't want to say any of these things they made me say, but I kind of felt like I had to do it.
Yeah.
And it was always sort of coercion to get him to continue on, because if it doesn't go the full length, they can't get a video and they can't make the money, blah, blah, blah. So he said he did get paid for how far he went.
Yeah.
But the video never was released because it didn't work out for the way they wanted to do it. But they also showed different things about like the Mr. Beast, like working for Mr. Beast, and they have like their, like, I don't know what you would call it, employee packet or whatever.
Yeah. And
there was one section that says no doesn't mean no. And it's not as ominous as it sounds. It's more like, hey, if we need to get like a dollar store, we call the dollar store and they say, no, we can't film there. Well, maybe we talk to the dollar store manager's boss, or maybe we talk to another employee of the dollar store and they say they're a big fan and they can convince their boss. So it's never no means no. It's no means like continue trying a different route. You know? But just like no doesn't mean no. Like, oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, they should have known that would be taken out of context.
And they talked about this yacht one they had where they had rented out a lake at a resort to put a yacht in there. Mm-hmm. And then they said, like in the video, Mr. Beast specifically said, and before you ask, we did clean up everything that was in the lake and blah, 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 blah. And it's like they contacted the resort and the resort was like, well, they didn't get everything, but it was a good experience for us. But it's like, why did he specifically say that in the video? Like,
yeah, it's weird.
It's just, as soon as I heard it, I was just like, that's like something you would say just because it's not true. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the comments are on a Mr. Beast video. Like, would it be 1,000, 1 million comments of like, oh, they didn't clean up the garbage and he just wanted to say it to get it out of the way,
Yeah. Gets ahead of things, you know?
And the other thing on this guy's video was like showing how fake the videos are. Like there was a boys versus girls one, and they showed how like they didn't want it to be a blowout.
Yeah.
So they went to the guy's side and were like, we're going to pay someone 10 grand to leave, and then they'd pay a guy to leave. Yeah. And sort of like made it so it was closer. Otherwise it was going to be a blowout for the boys, because like other thing too is like there's a bunch of people you can see in the videos that are like employees of Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
His girlfriend was in the video.
Yeah. Yeah. They had a bunch of people cancel on the last minute, I guess is what he said.
Well, yeah, that's what he said.
Who knows?
Who's going to cancel at the last minute,
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like just fakery. And the other thing too is like a lot of these are run like contests. And there's specific rules about contests. Like from is it the FTC? I don't even know who runs it. but you have to have specific things. Otherwise, it's like illegal, basically.
Yeah.
So you have to, like, you can't change the rules in the middle of a contest, which they do all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You can't make it so it's more likely for one side or the other to win, which they did, because they're paying off people to leave, so the other side has a better chance and stuff like that. The other thing here, this is just like a sort of a collection of everything that's been happening. So do you remember, we talked a while ago, I think we talked about some woman complaining about how she lost a contest because they screwed her over, basically.
I don't know if we talked about that.
I vaguely remember it. And she was complaining that she should have won, but she didn't. And it was like, well, is it sour grapes because she lost or because they actually screwed her over? And her interview was like, they had specific rules about what you could and couldn't do. It was like hide in this warehouse or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That was the one with all the YouTubers. That was probably Rosanna Pansino.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And she hid in like this very small cubby or whatever because she's small.
Yeah.
And they repeatedly, like, someone told them, like, oh, search this room. And they were like, well, there's nobody here. And she could hear them talking. Like, I don't know what they're telling us. There's nobody here, obviously.
Yeah.
But they never looked in the cupboard she was in because it was like, they thought, like, no human could fit in there. But she, like, you know, wiggled her way into it.
Yeah.
And then the guy that won was, like, in the roof. And they specifically said at the start, you can't go in the roof. All of our wires and shit are up there. It'll fuck around. But then the guy that won was hiding in the roof. And they're like, he was hiding in the roof. He won. And she's just like, I got fucked out of my money. Like, I should have won, right?
Yeah.
But she posted a link to an old unlisted Mr. Beast YouTube stream where he's like calling people the F word. And people in the chat are sending messages with the N word in it. And like, I'll sell you 10 dead N words for $2. And he's like, I think I'm overpaying for this. I don't know. And it's like, oh my God. And this isn't even that long ago, really.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. And it's just, the video's still on YouTube. It's just unlisted. So, just very bad look. Anyways, I've always thought that I never liked. He just seemed fake as fuck to me every time I saw him.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of looking like,
it's kind of looking like that. I mean, like, Dogpack 404, the guy who used to work for him, the first video he does is kind of crazy because his everyone's like, oh, you're on drugs.
And
like,
Dogpack video?
Yeah.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
And you like he was on
watch
drugs.
the first one, it's like, wow, you are on drugs.
I don't think so.
Middle of the day in a cornfield, his eyes are like as big as
that
saucers.
Part. Oh well, I mean, I think like, that's because I think it's kind of dark in the cornfield.
It's really bright in the cornfield.
But he's like, the corn's above him and he's looking down. And he's got his
it's
hood
weird
up.
because it's like his eyes, like,
I didn't even look at his eyes. I just listened to it. Sorry.
Because when I was watching, I was like, something seems off here, and I look at his eyeballs, like just locked in this one iris open. I'm like, oh,
I didn't look at it. I just listened to it, and he sounded fine to me. But he did it sort of as a style of like that guy that did that plagiarism video.
Yeah.
So
no, he does a good job going through everything.
Yeah. And I mean, again, he's a disgruntled employee, so he's picking and choosing, obviously.
Yeah.
And like, yes, he's done a bunch of good stuff, but he, like he says in the video, he's just doing it to
further his career.
Basically, it's not out of the kindness of his heart.
Yeah.
It's like, if people say how good I am, look how good I am. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a pretty messed up story, anyways. I would assume he'll just continue on.
Probably.
Maybe his videos won't be as big as they were or whatever, but I'm sure he'll continue doing that stuff.
Just continue on.
And anyway,
like
the other thing,
disrespect.
The other thing with that unlisted YouTube stream, he's spinning a fidget spinner the whole time. So I just knew that there was something fucked up. Like the whole time he's like,
yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Just going for it.
Yeah.
Hard into the fidgeting.
Oh, just terrible. Just terrible. Yeah, anyways, Dr. Disrespect. Mr. Beast. Did we talk about Dr. Disrespect too and his chess set versus the checkers? I think we did.
I don't know if we did or not.
Anyways,
I don't think we did, but still.
I think
he's coming back.
No. Well,
he's
yeah,
alt-right. Vengeance.
Alt-right for sure.
He's like, I just faked that whole thing.
No. Back. He's just talking
that
about
apology stream didn't happen.
Cancel culture.
Yeah.
How he's being canceled.
Yeah.
for being a predator. Anyways, Mr. Beast. I have watched Mr. Beast video.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, what's the deal with this guy? And I just was like, nah.
Some of them are good. Some of them, no, they're just going into a realm of
jackassery.
Yeah, jackass. Not. Well, I mean, his first videos, those are all jackassery. It was like, oh, let's set the office on fire. Let's skateboard down the halls and break all this crap.
Now they're just like milquetoast and boring and just like fake.
Well, it's just it's the people that get into the situations. I'm like, this is cringe. I can't watch this.
Well, I saw a clip of him doing a live stream selling his merch for 20 million or whatever it was, and it was just like the whole time, just them talking about how much money they were going to be making, and then giving away like, oh, the next order we get in the next 10 seconds is going to get $1,000.
Yep.
And it was just like, I don't know, dude.
And everyone's talking that that's an illegal lottery.
Yeah, that was the thing too. Was that it was like they changed the rules as it went.
Yeah.
And then we're, it basically was pretty much,
Yeah, I would say so.
So, anyways, Mr. Beast. I don't know.
Mr. Beast.
I just, whenever I see his smiling face on the front page of YouTube, I'm like, for fuck's sake. Not that I see it very
dead
often.
face where he's like,
Yeah, the only time I ever see it is when I'm like using a browser on YouTube that I'm not logged into.
Yeah.
Because he's always on
blocked.
He's always on the front page.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Definitely.
Anyways, Mr. Beast.
Yes.
I'll trade spots with him anyways.
Should we talk about other news?
Sure, we can move on from the Beast.
Other YouTube news.
Oh, other YouTube.
Susan. Susan
right.
Wojcicki?
Yeah.
She passed away.
She croaked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So young, 59 or something like that.
Cancer,
the big C.
The big C, I believe.
Canker.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, she's in charge of YouTube.
Yep.
But like, I mean, are you really?
Are you really in charge?
Like, what do you do at YouTube if you're in charge?
Yeah, she's the CEO.
You just say, profitability is down this quarter.
Yep.
Like, fire 500 people.
Yep, pretty much. That's your big decisions.
Yeah. It's not like she was sort of steering the boat for YouTube, really. No. Or maybe she was. I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe she was like, we need to get on the shorts bandwagon. Make a shorts thing.
Yes.
Why is TikTok taking our thunder? That's all the CEOs do.
Yeah.
Why are
they ask the big questions and have other people solve them?
Why are people talking about TikTok and not YouTube? Maybe you should get working on that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We're doing it.
Yeah, 59. It's crazy we haven't figured out cancer yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Figured out everything else.
Yeah, well, not
including
really.
Mr. Beast.
You know, yeah.
We got him.
But like, even now that you have a heart attack, it's not a death sentence.
No.
You'll probably live
if
you get to the hospital, But like, think
the big C?
20, maybe no more than 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you have a heart attack. It's like, well, bye, Grandma.
Yeah.
It was nice knowing you.
Done.
Yeah, you're just sort of done for.
Yeah.
Same thing with a stroke.
Yep.
Like, stroke is like, well, game over. You're paralyzed half of your body for the rest of your life if you survive. Now it's like, oh, it's okay. You made it to the hospital. You're fine.
Yep.
But cancer, it's just like, we'll shoot gamma rays at it. We'll shoot something that causes cancer at it. How about that?
You got to get more cancer to get rid of your cancer. That's how it works.
So maybe one day we'll figure out cancer.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. I didn't know Susan personally, so I can't say I'm too affected by it.
It's just a thing that happened.
Yeah. Maybe they need a new CEO.
Maybe.
Better send in my resume.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
You're highly qualified in the CEO department.
Yeah, first day on the job. Let's decrease the requirements for monetization on YouTube. How about that?
I think if you were the CEO, you would get some views and some subscribers.
I probably wouldn't be worrying about monetizing my YouTube channel.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Anyways.
All right, next up. Brandon Sanderson, master of crowdfunding hype, surprises with a second TTRPG setting.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what is this about here? I don't understand. But it's not really a second TTRPG setting. It kind of is. Yeah. Basically, they said they were going to do this Kickstarter for a new Brandon Sanderson
TTRPG.
But it was based off of his his book world Stormlight. Yep. But it's also going to be the Mistborn world as well. Yeah. It's like a twofer, right? So it's a setting where you can play in either, or there's like interdimensional multiplanar adventuring or something like that, where you can go between the two, do adventures in different settings, basically. Yeah. And so they started it off. Can you guess if they filled their goal?
Well, I'm on the Kickstarter page right now.
Yeah.
And it's currently at $9,477,317 out of $343,000.
Yeah, so they're like 30 times over.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that there was going to be a Brandon Sanderson one, I was like, well, it's obviously going to get done. Like, didn't he get like $40 million to write 4 books or something like that? Like, he did a Kickstarter for 4 novels.
Yeah.
And it was like, he got like $40 million.
I guess we should, there is a retailer pledge for $400.
You're skipping the head here, buddy.
Oh.
Can I bring it up for you?
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to ask about this.
I'm already here.
You son of a whore. Jesus Christ, you're wrecking my shit here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, there's a retailer's package here. And I was going to ask about what the deal with the Game Hub and how you guys are going to be doing something like this.
Oh, yeah, if there's a retailer's package.
And it's something that
And it's something that's up our alley.
But you're not going to do it for every...
Not everyone, no.
One. It'll be like...
Well, what we eventually wanted to do is just to have a stream where we go into, like, once a month, we go into Kickstarter and we back interesting things that have a retailer pledge and then bring it into the shop.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, well, I mean... I was going to say, if you were like, I was going to say, no, you're getting this. You're going to bring this in. I know this is a winner for you, so... and it comes with 8 books, I think. Comes with 4 sets. So that would be, I guess, 4 hand player's guide, world guide, adventure guide, GM screen, dice, deck, item deck, blah, 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 blah. Costs $800 value, so they say.
Yeah, so they say.
So it's $551 Canadian around there. Because I was just wondering what your guys' deal with that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that is something we want to explore, like go through and explore board games and card games and pick interesting ones to bring into the store, especially when they have a retailer pledge. Yeah,
that was the thing as I scrolled down all the way to be like, well, there's got to be a retailer one down here.
Some often don't. Like, there wasn't one for Slay the Spire. There wasn't one for a bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
Interesting. So let's say they had a special $1,000 pledge one. Same amount of books, autographed.
I don't know. The name doesn't mean anything to me, so...
Brandon Sanderson?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
That's why I was going to tell you got to get this.
Yeah. Well, you would know more. So.
He's like the biggest name in fantasy writing, basically. He finished the Wheel of Time series after Robert Jordan died.
Oh, there you go. So it is something we got to bring in.
Oh, yeah, big time. I mean, I'm not going to buy it.
Wow. It's rude.
But someone else will.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, you have this. Oh, hello. I will buy that.
Yeah. I haven't read of any Brandon Sanderson books, actually. No. I bet you if you ask old Angry Chime Noises over here, she'd be like, we're bringing that in. So.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be very good, too. Well, especially now that they've made $9 fucking million. They can afford to, like, print it properly and everything like that. But, he's a well-known gentleman in the gaming fantasy book writing world, I guess. I don't know.
Adventure map packs, figurines, painted, digital book upgrades, miniature packs, enhanced digital book, dice.
It's almost like you got to get that as well as just another one for, like, the library.
Yeah.
Do you have any RPG books in the library?
We haven't got the library up and running yet.
But you have book games.
Yeah. No, we haven't. I got to get all the bookshelves and stuff.
But they're over there, aren't they? The board games.
The board games, yeah.
Yeah.
But not the RPG game section.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna line the back wall with shelves so that we can put miniatures and books and stuff up there.
Oh, so if I came in and was like, I want to run a setting of the Brandon Sanderson RPG, I could slide the book off the shelf.
You might be able to.
Okay. All right. I don't want to. I'm just asking. I was just asking to see if it was possible. Yeah, I should probably read. Maybe I'll look at getting one of these Mistborn books on Audible. I have like 5 fucking credits, so
You might as well.
I should do it.
5 credits, that's 5 books.
Yeah.
Or is it like 5 credits per book?
It's 1 credit per
Good.
book. But the thing is like it's a subscription, right? So if you don't spend the credits and you end your subscription, they just go away.
Oh,
so
rough.
if I end my subscription, I got to just get 5 random books just to not waste them.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll pick one up and see how it goes. I wonder if I think Brain reads a lot of books. Maybe I should ask Brain.
He does read a lot of books.
What he thinks about
You
the
could
old
ask
Brain
Angry
and stuff.
Chime Noises as well, because she reads a lot of books.
She does too, but I think she enjoys Dragonlance. So
Oh, don't you enjoy Dragonlance?
never read one.
I don't think she enjoys Dragonlance.
No, I probably actually would like Dragonlance because I
Probably.
read a bunch of other Tracy Hickman and is it Margaret Weir and Tracy Hickman? I think those are their names in like non-Dragonlance books they've
Yeah.
wrdon't.
I got some Dragonlance books you could borrow.
Like the Dark Souls. I don't read. I listen to. I like to be read to. I don't like to read.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
Yes.
read this next article to me.
Bungie cites quality miss with Destiny's 2's Lightfall amid major layoffs.
Yes.
So Bungie is shipping off 220 employees,
Yeah.
or cutting 220 employees, and shipping hundreds more over to Sony.
Yeah. So they're cut. They had 850 people. No, they had more than 800.
More than
they're
1,000.
going down to 850.
Yeah.
200 people have been laid off. 155 are going to work for Sony Interactive Entertainment, and then 75 to a new studio. Like, why? Anyways.
Yeah.
And they say it's because of how bad Lightfall was that it sort of poo-pooed the, Destiny kind. And they've sort of recovered back with the Final Shape, which I think is the new one. People seem to loving that one.
It is the final shape after all.
But when Lightfall launched, that's when they went on cross-play and all that shit, and it was on Steam and blah, blah, blah. And it had like the highest player count of all time and stuff like that. And they still couldn't make enough money after that point. Like, I think something else is... I don't think the quality of Lightfall is what they should be blaming this on.
Lightfall missed Bungie's expected revenue by 45%.
Yeah, so maybe they need to think about what their expected revenue is,
Yeah. Waning player retention.
Yeah, because they fucked everything up. I did try it.
Did you?
That's the other thing too, is like they did the whole thing. Cross save, cross play, whatever. You can play on any, you go to I love the way they do it. You go to bungie.net, it's like you choose, I want to play on my PlayStation account. And then boop, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And if it's like, but I had other stuff on my Xbox account, I want to play on that one. Boop, it just changes,
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I can use my PlayStation shit everywhere. Like, I'm going to install this on Steam and try it with mouse and keyboard and all that stuff. Get my game up, no problem, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's like, let me get back into it. I'm low light level,
Yeah.
Let me go to this first place they tell me. I get killed just because there's a random fucking world event going on. I can't complete the mission to start the thing because I just get destroyed. There's nothing I can do. So I was like, fuck this
That seems to be your experience every time you fire up the game.
Well, when I first played it, it was fine.
Yeah.
It started me in a zone that was level 1.
Mm-hmm.
I played through it.
Mm-hmm.
I leveled my way up. But I go back to get back into it, and it's like, you're just coming back into it. Here's the first mission of this is where you should start.
Yeah.
Just die repeatedly.
World event.
Just die like 10 times in a row. It's like, fuck this. I don't need to play this. I can't even get...
aggroing the boss, dog.
It wasn't the boss. It was like every other mob that spawned in there. And there's no one else fighting it or anything. It's just like, I can't even get to where I'm supposed to start the fucking mission. It's like, fuck this game.
Yeah, well, world events have bad drops, so like there's no a lot of the times those world events just have you just don't need them.
Yeah, the only time I ever
In
did
Destiny
them
2 anyway.
was like because it was a challenge or something.
Yeah.
Like go do a challenge and defeat a fucking world boss on wherever the fuck you go in that game. I don't know. But I don't think the quality of Lightfall is to blame.
No.
Because they had the highest concurrent users they've ever had at that point.
It's the quality of the game in general.
Well, but the way it seems is they've fixed it all up now. People seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I'm not I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm never playing it again. So whatever, right?
Yeah.
But like this whole, like Bungie is such a weird company.
Mm-hmm.
It's like back in the day, we're making Halo for Mac. Microsoft is like, hey, you should make that for Windows. Let's buy you. We'll give you all this money. You can work for us. So they buy Bungie.
Yeah.
They make Halo 1, 2, 3. Then they're like, you know what? We don't want to do Halo anymore. So we're all going to quit unless you sell us off. We want to be independent.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll sell the company off to you. We'll keep Halo. You can go on, do your own thing.
Do your own thing, yeah.
They're like, okay, immediately sign with Activision.
Yeah.
And Activision has all these sales goals and things they have to do for them. So they're under, basically, they may as well have been first party to Microsoft again.
Yeah.
Doesn't work out with Activision, so Activision fucks them off. Because Destiny was in the Blizzard launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it doesn't work out with Activision. We want to be independent. Do
Yeah.
our own thing. Oh, Sony wants to buy us? Oh, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work with Sony.
Papa Sony, let's go.
Sony's not Microsoft. Sony doesn't give a fuck. So they say like, oh, we don't like working for you, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we're in charge. You know, you got to cut costs. So I'm sure that people were like, we're going to leave then. They're like, okay, bye. Because I think like some of their creative directors left now.
Yeah.
Like I think Luke Smith left, who was the guy who was in charge of, what was the big Destiny expansion that brought everyone back? Destiny 2, sorry.
Oh, Destiny 2.
Yeah. What was the one?
Forsaken.
Yeah, the Forsaken Queen or something,
Yeah.
King, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, he was in charge of that.
Was good.
Yeah, he was in charge of that. Like he's like the guy that does everything that
He was the
people
guy.
seem to
He's
like.
the guy that fixes everything.
Yeah, and he's apparently is left now. And it's just like,
That's it. It's over.
yeah, like
I mean, it was over when they launched Destiny 2, so whatever.
it wasn't. Come on, it wasn't over. It wasn't.
It was over for me.
Yeah,
You
played a lot of it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then I was like, this is dumb. Give me back to Destiny 1.
What's the difference though?
It's a big difference.
Okay, I don't think so. But
Destiny 1 is more RPG.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember that, but okay. I didn't play that much, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Bungie. Like Sony's not fucking around. They'll just be like, yeah, you're closed now.
Yep. They're like, yep, done. Dunzo. Dunzo,
I think
Washington.
we talked about it before, and I think Sony just bought Bungie because they're like, oh, they have a live service game. We'd like that in our portfolio. Like how to do that and do that in other games.
Yeah.
But then they do shit like this new Concord game they're doing, which is like a 5v5 hero shooter that costs $70. It's like, why would they launch a pay-to-play?
Oh, right. This game.
Yeah, a pay-to-play hero shooter. Like, that's destined to die.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah. Like, that has to be free-to-play.
$50
American.
Or 80 no, $50 Canadian.
Oh, okay. But still,
Steam.
too much.
Yeah, don't do a hero shooter and charge money for it.
It's like when Valve was like, we're going to do a collectible card game that you have to pay $70 fucking for. Like, are you kidding me? Anyways, it's a weirdo move that I don't agree with, but yeah, I enjoyed my time with Destiny when I played it. I can't say I didn't.
Yeah,
I probably would enjoy Destiny 2 now, but I'm not going to play it. I refuse.
Yeah,
I'm taking the moral high road.
Take the moral high road.
Am I taking the moral high road?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Lastly,
oh god, this is so stupid.
Nebraska teen accused of derailing train records the crash and posts it online.
So I was like, whoa, crazy, a train derailment?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. But derail just can mean it's
just
off the
hops off the rail.
track. Because I watched this video and I was like, oh, that's the derailment?
Yeah, it just
like,
hits another car and just kind of hops off the track a little bit.
I'm sure it'll be very expensive for the railroad to
get a
it back
crane
on.
out there. Oh
my
was
god,
my water bottle.
Getting the train on the track, and they probably have to empty the cars and all that stuff, right? But it was like at 10 kilometers an hour. Like it was nothing.
If that.
When I hear derailment, I hear like I picture in my head like just burning wreckage along the railway.
Yeah, I
and
picture
like
coal all in the Fraser River, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. Exactly. But this was just like nothing really.
Yeah.
But it was like obviously something because the guy has the camera on like a fucking tripod filming it, and then it happens and he picks up his camera.
Oh my god, stuff's happening.
Yeah.
Look at it coming in. Oh.
So it's like, what did he cause a derailment for YouTube views, I guess?
Probably. I mean, he got them.
Yeah. very
600,000?
very, very weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very underwhelming when I actually found the video. I was like, oh, that's the derailment? Like,
Yeah.
it didn't even hit the building that was next to it.
No, it didn't.
Which was very lucky.
Somehow he got just switched the track and there was like a lone car sitting there.
Yeah.
And he just bumped the car.
So I wonder if he like went over, like, and they have like the old style, like, lever where you, you move it
Manual
over or whatever.
switching.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he hacked the electronic system with his Raspberry or with his Flipper Zero.
Yeah, maybe.
It was like,
yeah, I can't imagine that a railway would have like very good like protection on their electronics.
I would think that they would. So that people just can't come up and do that.
I would think
with
it's
the new
like
hacking stuff that's come out
in a major area.
Yeah.
Like in like a major port or whatever. Yeah, sure. But in buttfuck Nebraska where this happened, I think it's probably still on the list to be upgraded.
Probably. Good old buttfuck Nebraska.
Yeah, I love it.
Place.
Yeah. Yeah, just anyways.
Yeah,
I mean, people have done more ridiculous things for YouTube views. So
oh yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised, honestly, but it was obvious, like, when the camera was in the perfect location, 20 feet away to catch the derailment. I wonder, I mean, maybe he didn't think it would derail. Maybe he just thought it would hit the car and
it could be.
It would go rolling and be like, whoa, crazy. I was in the right place at the right time.
2 felony counts of criminal mischief.
Yeah. He's also a minor, so,
you
know, he'll go to juvenile hall maybe. And then they'll be expunged from his record in 2 years. So
didn't even call it a derailment. Jumped the rails.
Well, all the headlines say it was a derailment. That's why I was just like, oh shit, I got to see a video of this. If he filmed it, where can I see it? And then it was just like nothing.
Costing $350,000 in damage.
Yeah. Yeah, expensive to get a train back on the tracks. Yeah. You probably need to get a heavy duty crane to get that thing moving.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not you can't just drive it back on the tracks. Imagine. Imagine.
Just lower the rubber wheels and drive it back on.
There's some guy with like a big crowbar trying to leverage it.
There we go. She's back on.
Oh my God, so crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, don't derail trains.
Don't
kids.
derail trains. It's not good for your wallet.
Even though you're going to get 600,000 views, just don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
The pennies the dollars you're getting doesn't equate to the jail time.
Exactly. He's not going to get jail time. Come on.
Yeah.
House arrest, maybe.
House arrest, yeah.
Maybe.
And a bond.
Yeah.
$350,000 to pay back.
Yeah, maybe you should have to repay that.
Yeah.
He'll be working his whole fucking life to repay this train derailment. Are you kidding me?
Whole life.
Garnish your McDonald's wages? Jesus Christ.
For the rest of your life.
Imagine?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Holy. Anyways.
Don't derail trains.
No.
And that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast. If you like what you heard, and I know that you did, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a thumbs up, make sure you leave a comment, and let us know how we're doing out here. We're 181 episodes in, and no one said a damn thing.
They've said.
Have they?
Sort of.
I guess.
Well, they'll say, like, I look forward to the podcast tomorrow.
Yes.
Are you streaming it? I didn't get a notification. What the fuck? That kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Big thumbs up in the chat.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
And don't forget patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. That's the only way to support this podcast with your hard-earned dollar dues.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye.
Bye.
Tank's talking shit about me? Is that
Tank
what I see?
is talking shit about you, as usual.
Let me see
as
here.
per the prearranged schedule, in accordance with Destiny.
Yep. Curb City wants to fight you 1v1 in Skull and Bones. I never said that. That's fucking bullshit. In Skull and Bones, they have countdown skins, but they cycle them back in. Yeah, I don't know how they do it in, like, For Honor. I would imagine Skull and Bones is similar to For Honor in that way. Surprised this isn't playing on one of the many screens in the hub. Oh. I like how in the new setup, Mikey gets a clean purple wall, looking all professional, and then Curb has cluttered table and nerds behind him. That's how Curb lives his life. You can't actually see what's below here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because believe me, it's not clean.
It's zero clean. I've got stacks of magic cards and stuff and clutter all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. Redeems Milky Splash for prunes and Curb's colon. We've seen how you read chat. Huh? Fuck Destiny? Agreed. Could be anyone. 1 week's time. Exactly. We should talk about the Australian breakdancer.
The Crumper?
Yeah, she was pretty interesting.
Getting her crunk on?
Her name was Raygun.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty bad. It gave me huge vibes of the hi, my name's Dina, and we're gonna. Have you seen that when she teaches like hip hop dancing?
No.
Oh, I'm sure you've seen it.
Probably.
That's hip hop. See how I'm walking? That's hip hop.
See how I'm popping? See how I'm locking?
Because of her, they aren't bringing break back.
That's not the reason.
I'm not gonna say that. That's crazy. That's her name though.
That is
do-rag.
crazy. Yeah.
Ooh, free donut.
Ah,
honey cruller right there. I can tell by feel.
That's the best. Look at that.
It is a honey cruller. Raygun and Nika and 371 Amy and Logistics. And Canada got gold. Officially the best breakdancers are from Canada. You know that? Also, hammer throw. Who got the gold in the hammer throw? Men's and women's.
Yep.
Booyah. Booyah. What else did we do good in? Probably nothing.
A lot of stuff.
Oh, we did a men's 2x200 or what do they call it? Baton pass? What is that called? The only gold medal ever won by Canadian. We've won other gold medals, okay. Japan got gold breaking for women. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, yeah.
Should hope so.
Did she? No way.
Curling? No, not curling.
Wait a minute.
Summer Olympics.
She won that?
We got gold in the 100 meters in the 90s. Donovan Bailey.
The other breaker that the Japanese girl was facing off against was way better.
Oh, yeah?
We watched that. We were like, well, we already know who won this. But
Amy
Japan won?
It's based off of the scoring, and you can't repeat moves and stuff like that. So.
She did do some repeat moves.
I like, seriously, breakdancing?
Her bottom rock was way better.
What about, do they still have ballroom dancing in the Olympics?
I don't think so.
And I said on stream, when are they going to do the gold medal for chili cook-off?
Yeah, the baking Olympics.
It's like a board of judges and they all vote. Who do they have in there? What are the judges' credentials?
I don't know.
Do we have some members of like the Jabberwockies or something? I have no idea. It's just random people they picked off the streets of, where does this take place? France?
Restream was like, congratulations, you've reached 100 messages today.
Nice. Thank you, Restream.
I know, but they also did that at 12:51. They're like, you've reached 100 messages
We did
today.
it twice. Very good.
I don't know how, but we've done it.
What, sport climbing was cool? Yeah.
The bouldering?
Just flying up that wall.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't care about the Olympics, really.
Let's do a quick Google.
It's like, I don't know. Man.
Oh, we came 12th.
In
Breakdancing? Everything.
Oh, and everything?
We got 9 gold, 7 silvers, 11 bronze.
Nice. The closing ceremony is so boring. Yeah, of course. It's in France. What, the French are basic? Yeah, exactly.
The United States got the most medals.
Well, dude, of course they did.
China got the second most medals.
Of course they did.
Then Japan.
I can't believe the most populous countries in the world had the most medals. I can't believe
wild.
I can't believe it.
That's so crazy.
But I wonder if it was based off population, how Canada would be. Like medal per, million citizens.
Yeah.
Men's
4x100 relay.
Yes.
Men's hammer throw. Women's hammer throw.
Yes. All the most important ones we won gold in.
Just give me this, damn it.
Fuck the Olympics as well. Yeah, I agree. Just a big waste of money for the city that they're in and the country. There's no net positive for any Olympics to be in your city. Tourism doesn't go up enough to make it worthwhile. And you get all these new venues that are just drain on the taxpayer.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for 2028. Oh yeah, it's in LA. She's gonna fucking Olympian. That's her goal.
We got the golden canoe, women's canoe 200.
There's a canoe race.
Yep.
Wow.
Judo, women's judo.
Oh yeah.
Women's 200 meter butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Women's 200 meter individual medley. Women's 400 meter individual medley by the same person.
Yep.
Women's 400 meter freestyle, we got silver, same person.
Yep.
Summer McIntosh.
It's like kayaking, but a single bladed paddle.
Yep.
What canoeing is? Jeez, I never knew what canoeing was. Never seen a canoe. That's crazy.
Did our boy not place?
Which boy?
Our 100 meter boy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who it is, so I don't know. They don't use the classic canoe. No canoodling. They use a kayak with a canoe paddle. Oh. How fun. I've done the same.
Maybe he's too old now. Oh, DeGrasse.
Oh, yeah.
Andre DeGrasse.
Tyson.
Out of 100 meter finals at the Olympics.
He's good at science stuff, I guess.
Last year, he didn't advance out of the semifinals of the Canadian Trials, which means he failed to qualify.
What a guy.
What?
And when are the Olympics, Winter Olympics? Next year? Or 2 years from now? How does it work? They're offset by 2 years.
Yeah, offset by 2 years, so we get Olympics every couple of years.
I don't care about them either.
Huh? Yeah.
Pencil. What are we looking for?
There's pencils right there. In that package on your left. Far.
On my left?
Yeah. That's all right. We're done the actual recording. We're just live.
It's all good. Enjoy your pencil. Oh.
Like Jesper, it looks like.
Pencil time, USA.
Pencil time, USA. Don't worry. Our shooter, our Turkish shooter, did well.
Oh, yeah.
The oldest Olympian. Meme lord.
Show us the store. If you were on Snapchat, you would have seen it earlier today, Tank. So
I mean, I can throw up a thing if you want. I can throw up a thing. It's fine.
People. Oh, Finster's live. Tiny's watching Finster right now.
Of course.
Oh. Damn, this is terrible. What is terrible? Oh, the closing ceremonies? Yeah, I'm sure they are. Oh my god. Finster's bot is called Fembot.
Connect, you son of dingus.
I don't see nothing. It's just a black screen. Oh, wait, it's not black.
There you are. Okay, let's go on the tour, everybody.
I'll commentate. How do you do this? I need to know how you do this. I got it.
XSplit VCam.
XSplit VCam. Does it cost money?
XSplit VCam. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be. I'm going to sit here and watch the tour. Oh my god, the back room. It's crazy. The squad's out there. Break room hype. What do we got here? There's not too many people in there right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought I'd recognize someone I knew out there. But no, I don't. Can you hear him? Or no? It's reversed. No, you can't hear him? Okay. There's the Warhammer stuff. Not a very good location, in my opinion. It's very easily stealable there. And there's the board games. They're not misprinted. It's just reversed. Cowboy Bebop. Classic. Wingspan I saw. Lots of games. Fit to print. I think he thinks you can hear him. That game is fun. Lords of Waterdeep. I like Lords of... Oh, God. Nice catch. Nice catch. Some baloney there. Looks pretty good. Oh, some anime bullshit right there. Yeah, I could burn that stuff, I think. Oh, here's over here. This was the board game library. There's when they stream like Friday Night Magic. Excuse me. That's where they do it from. And that's like the library of games, right? Here's the dice area and the RPG books. RPG book section is a little small. And all that stuff. Yeah, see the books, a little low on the books. There's the special room you can reserve. And then here's the countertop. Magic the Gathering. All trash. Garbage. Don't need that. And then here's all the accessories and whatnot. Oh, the fridge. Foils for life. Get some nerds, you know. Where did Angry Chime Noises go? She disappeared. He doesn't sell body pillows. 1-star review. Men's and women's and general neutral right there. And then back into here. They couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was doing commentary. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, most of the store is set to be burned. I was like, where did Angry Chime Noises go? They're like, she ducked. She sure did. Yep. And you didn't reverse the video feed, so everything was backwards. Oh. Yeah. That's okay. We'll allow it. I'm off the screen.
Oh, yeah. The camera went for a
Hey, boys. There we go. I'm back. They liked it. They liked what they saw. They said, ooh la la. And they said, we love the anime. Why so close? You're going to be able to see what I'm looking at, and it's erotic fan fiction. Don't look in the reflection of my eye. Yeah, they liked what they saw.
Nice. We're getting more stuff.
Burn that anime stuff.
Yeah.
That anime game. I said that's fuel for the winter, you know? So.
No, yeah, no body pillows.
No.
We're not a weeb shop.
No. Congrats to you and your fellow employees and co-owners. Yeah, there's only co-owners.
Yeah.
There's no employees.
There's no employees.
No, it's a fully formed Mikey T body pillow.
Yep.
It's not anime.
No.
It's Mikey T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mikey T body pillow.
Yeah.
If you buy that, I'm like, who
bought that?
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
Who are you that are buying this thing?
And then they got to return it. Oh, there's something wrong with this pillow. The butthole's ripped out of it. Hate when that happens. I own it. I'm at the top of the pyramid. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So pretty cool. Little tour there.
Yeah.
So do you have to pay for that XSplit cam?
Yes.
Or is it free?
It's free if you already own XSplit.
Wow. Okay. I kind of want that for...
It's super handy.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yes.
Mikey T, are you Mikey working today?
No.
Oh, wow.
Not supposed to be anyway.
So you think anyways.
Yeah, we'll see what Angry Chime Noises says when I try to leave.
Yeah. Well, you have to leave. Anyways.
Yeah, I got to take you home, but the question is, am I coming back?
Oh, yeah. You got to come and make your appearance at the tables.
Yeah, I do.
How's this? How's the meal? You get enough pepper?
You guys doing good? Yeah. You guys need any drinks?
Yeah.
I'll get you some drinks.
Exactly.
Yep.
Cool. My plans for today, I guess I'll go to the grocery store. Don't take Herb home.
Force him to play games all day?
Nah. Next weekend, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
Put me at the streaming table, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do some streaming.
Yeah.
Not
an
a
online
problem.
shop set up yet? Not quite yet, I don't believe.
No. We're still inventorying all of our Magic cards.
Yeah. Leave them in a remote area. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, remote area.
Make him live stream his walk of shame home? Why would I have a walk of shame? Like I fucked a handful of Magic the Gathering cards or something like that?
You get the Black Lotus.
Oh yeah,
they turn the Black Lotus into a sex toy.
Yeah, he will have an online shop, just not yet.
Yeah, just not yet.
Get on it for us Americans.
Americans.
Well, that would be nice if you supported a Canadian game shop, but it'd be cheaper for you not to do that.
Yeah, you can pay them Canadian prices.
Yeah. It would be appreciated for sure, but not a smart investment. Anyways, we got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
It's
not cool.
No, sucks ass. Big ass sucking going on around here.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store, I guess. I'm gonna make my own game hub here in America. Better start saving your pennies, dude.
America Hub.
Yep. A whorehouse. Wow. You call it the game hub? Game hump.
Game hump.
Yeah.
Hump gamers.
That's more like it.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. Is there a lock on this door?
Nope.
Oh shit.
That door?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
You can just go out of it.
Whore, huh? Whore hub. Oh yeah, whore hub.
Whore hub, yeah.
Exactly. I like it. I need some more milky splashes, I guess. I gotta go to the grocery store and get some milky splashes. So I can be splashed. I'm gonna have to change the redemption for the old splashes though.
Yeah.
I'm eating too many splashes. It's called the Tansy special now.
Wait a minute.
He's always splashing in me.
Tom Hiddleston, Labyrinth? What is this?
The remake in Labyrinth. Tom Hiddleston is the David Bowie character.
I'm into it.
Do we have to remake every movie?
No.
Okay.
But I'm into it.
I guess we do have to remake every movie.
Not everyone.
No, it's law. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, it's the law.
Let's get out of here then.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a sexy day. I might stream some First Descendant later, maybe. Screw the law. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I can't say bow wow. I don't know if it works on this mic. Bow wow.
What?
I don't know, I was saying it on my mic at home, and Pixie Cat was dying laughing when I said bow wow. Bow wow.
Bow wow.
Yeah.
Bow
Herb, shout me out.
B-O-E-B-A.
Quickly, before Mikey T hits the end, I'll like to do a quick shout out. Hit the end stream button.